Just keep it real. Big John Steel. Tell me how you feel. Convince me where the top go. Just keep it real. Big John Steel. Tell me how you feel.
Well, folks.
Jesus is king.
I know you're patient. You've been waiting.
Jesus is king. Big John Steel. Bro, you don't make any sense. Slow down a second, it's making you tense. When I be talking, just don't interrupt. I say
Now,
the truth, you get salty.
we have guests today, but unfortunately our guests don't run on our time. But we do got one here, and I want you to tell me what the difference is between this guest and my last guest, and why this one's on time and why the other one isn't. And see if you can do it without being a terrible person. Without being a terrible person, can you guess what the difference between this guest is and the last guest? What separates these two? One of these things is not like the other.
Give me some logic, I just wanna know why you so toxic, bro. I'm on a roll.
Bro, how many glasses do you own?
I be too busy to suffer a clown.
Not enough.
Wow, Lord Striker. Wow. L's in the chat for Striker for being a racist. L's in the chat for Striker for being a racist. Fan is black.
Trying to lift up the soul of his gums.
Fan loves playing dress up.
Matt always gives me a bunch of crap because I do like to play dress up. I love just experimenting with the ways I dress.
Jesus is king.
He's still not here. When did you call
I
him?
just texted him again.
This man. What is wrong with him? I think we need to have an intervention. I think we need to have an intervention. Matt, I think you need to talk to him. He needs to hear it from his people. All right, let's turn that off.
Song's still going.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I have this all weirdly set up at the moment because I wasn't ready for 3 people today. Hold on. I got you all jacked
Somebody
up.
said mewing competition. I just learned what mewing is, by the way.
What?
Wait. So how do you do it exactly?
That's like so last year. Then you gotta do the finger.
How do you do it without like doing this dumb gay lip thing?
You're supposed to press your tongue up into the top of your mouth. Nothing with the lips. Get the lips out of there.
I don't know how to do it.
I watched so many junior high children do this.
I think I won. Then, if it was a competition,
Look, I might not be able to mute, but I can do this.
Oh, what was that?
There he is.
Blue steel.
There he
you ever rock
is.
Zoolander?
No.
No, Abby's not old enough for Zoolander. That Abby, yeah.
What are we talking about?
Hold on, you're not even on the screen yet. Why are you talking?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to us? Why are you doing that? Huh? You're late.
Eating. Tim, when you're on screen, I want you to just shove the whole entire sandwich.
We're gonna need to get more. We're gonna need to get more.
Why do we got crazy echo with you? What is going on? What is going on with your audio?
I don't know, bro.
What the heck?
I
All right, say something.
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I hear it too.
Oh, it should be gone now. Is it gone for everyone?
It's gone.
It's gone. I'm just eating. Hold on. Were we waiting on you while you made a sandwich?
Bro, it's 8:44 a.m.
Guys,
You said that like it's a
You
normal
gonna pop
thing.
on here faster, bro?
Yeah.
I still hear an echo. Do you, John?
I don't hear an echo. You hear an echo?
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know why you're here. Are you hearing an echo from Than? Tim?
No, I don't hear any of it. Well, I hear myself.
You hear yourself?
I hear
Yeah,
myself.
I hear an echo on his end too.
What the frick? We have
Maybe if I try. Hold on. Let me try this.
put your headphones on.
Shut up.
At least for the crowd, it sounds good. If you guys can deal with it, I can deal with it.
Dude, I barely can stand hearing Tim.
All right. What about now? I still hear myself.
Yeah, I do too. Switch up your mic settings, Tim.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Hold on one second. Maybe it's.
I mean, I can deal with it. If you can't hear it and chat
Okay.
can't hear it.
Can you hear it now?
Nope. How'd you fix it?
All right. It was something on my end. I got it. It's all good. It's all good. It just means I won't be able to share any of my desktop audio with anybody, but it's fine. It's fine as long as we can all hear each other. I don't think we're gonna need desktop audio today. Anyways, let me just do one thing, guys. Entertain the crowds while I just set Tim's face. Tim was supposed to bring his cam on for me a little earlier so I could do it a little bit better, but no, he had to show up late, running on his own time. Now I gotta move things around.
They're saying they can't hear Tim.
They can't hear Tim. Can you hear Tim now?
Tim, yeah. I mean, from this angle, it looks like your mic is like way over here.
Hello.
Bring your mic.
Now we got double Tim. Why do we have double Tim?
It's not a Big John Steel stream without tech issues, huh?
I'm talking right into it, man.
I don't know why there's a double Tim. Hold on.
A double Tim?
There's a double Tim.
OJ's in the chat going, quit silencing black voices.
Yeah, legit, dude.
Wait, we're not silencing. Wait, are you saying Tim is black?
Okay. You should be able to hear Tim. Say something, Tim.
I heard him. I'm having a fun time just watching.
Okay.
John, trying to solve this problem.
It's not a John Steele live without a technical issue. Say so, Tim, where the hell are you going? Get your black ass back here.
What?
What are you doing? We're fixing your audio and he just walks out the room. Get your black ass back here. What are you doing, bro?
Wait, what happened?
Okay, can you hear yourself?
No?
Okay, can everyone hear Tim?
Are we live streaming?
Yep.
Yes, we're live streaming. We're
Yeah,
live,
you know we're
bro.
live right now, right, Tim?
I'm like Mr. Rogers right now, like taking my sweater off and it on. Oh, what's up, guys? All right. I thought we were gonna wait. I didn't know we were.
Yeah, we're live, bro.
Everybody's watching you.
We live.
All right, we got it working. I got it figured out. So all the things are set up and working. Now they can hear you, and that's a good thing. Say something real quick.
Something.
Yo.
Oh, Tim, say something.
Yo.
That's the issue. For some reason, Tim's signal is not going through the right channel.
What do I need to do?
No, I got it. They can hear you now. That's all that matters. And you're not hearing double yourself. But for some reason, your audio signal is not sent in the right area, but Than's is, which makes it 0 sense because you're both on the same damn thing. Make that make sense to me.
Dan has a hypothesis, but I'm not gonna say.
Oh, I know though. I'll say it for you, Tim. It's because you're black.
It is because he's black. 110%. 110%.
Dan, you just look happy to be here, bro. It's so funny.
All right, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this going now. We're not on TikTok yet, so we're gonna. We're not on TikTok, so we're gonna do that.
Tim
now.
and I can't do our interracial banter with each other. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you get us kicked off. That's how TikTok works, bro. That's
Okay.
how TikTok works.
Chick rock.
Tim's more racist than I am.
True.
All right, let's do a quick little Christian prayer, and let's get into this. Lord, thank you for this day and the blessings that you've given. Thank you for all that you provide. Walk with us to this day. Be present with us. Allow the Holy Spirit to move through us. Allow us to say things that are correct. Allow people to come in good conversation. But Lord, if they're not going to come in good conversation, give us the sword to strike them down. Ask this all in Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. All right, guys, we are live. If you're watching on TikTok, well, you might not be because we just clicked live on it. So we have to give it a couple minutes to get it going, get it set up. But if you are watching on TikTok, make sure you're smashing the like button, sharing the live, so that way we can get out to the people that we need to get out to. For everyone else, Abby, are you ready to open up the floodgates?
Yes, sir.
Abby, open up the floodgates, and then we will get these dirty, filthy heathens in here. Everybody else, make sure you smash the like button, share the live, do the things that you need to do. We are joined by the. We should put Tim in the middle of the two cameras, on the verticals, so that way we could be vanilla Oreo.
A reverse Oreo.
A reverse Oreo, yeah. Yeah, we should do that.
Oreo. Oh, I get it. I was hearing Orea, and I was like, what is that?
Oreo?
Bro.
Yeah.
Oreo? I think we already have a guest. Hold on, let me bring them in. No, we do not. Anybody who wants to join, the link is in the thingamajig at the whatchamacallit. We will get going as soon as we start getting viewers in here. Everything was chaos when we started going. Usually I build up the viewership before we click the thing. But
Oh, yeah. You want me to join? Will it mess everything up if I join the live stream on TikTok through IP and just mute myself?
I have no idea.
Should we test it?
Try it. Let's
I
try
have no idea, man.
Hey, listen, the Lord provides, man. You know, he can be abundant.
All right, I put the request in.
Just make sure you mute yourself.
Yeah.
Old Ron Eyes. How does it feel having such a hot guest, John? Feels so good. Feels so good having really hot guests.
Are we gonna get a silly goose?
I hope we get a silly goose. I hope we get a silly
goose, man.
OJ Simpin came in $5. How much to get each of you to eat an entire Costco chicken on stream? We'll only pay Abby 83 cents for every dollar we pay one of you guys. How much to get me an entire? Not much. Wouldn't take that much for me an entire Costco chicken on stream. We don't have Costco, but we do have.
Tim, you've seen me eat.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's gonna be easy.
John can eat one of those by himself.
Yeah, that's not a challenge. But like, I don't know, $100, maybe.
Yeah,
but I'm not really. I don't want to eat. I just don't want to do it. So like, maybe more than
loss
that.
of honor would be the thing that would be the thing that you would have to pay for.
I think Mike and Thanos were supposed to like race in like how fast they could eat a rotisserie or something like that.
No, Mike would never do that, dude.
All right, we do got to.
I know. I remember it.
Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hey guys, 30.
All right, man. Muslims, why aren't you Christian? Go ahead.
Because Christianity was derived mainly from Hinduism, so it's a religion that was heavily influenced by Hindu scripture.
Yeah, and one of you guys want to take that one, or?
I just want to hear the story, man. How? Yeah.
Well,
I'd love to hear.
There were many church fathers that documented that had interactions with Hindus. For example, the Pantheist of Alexandria, who was known to travel to India many times and he was part of the he was one of the church fathers, so he definitely had knowledge of Hinduism, and there's a lot of synergy between
church fathers, bro. Which church fathers?
Yeah, I forgot how to say his name. It's Pantaenus, something like that.
What?
Pantaenus of Alexandria. He's one of them. The Clement of Alexandria as well was known to interact with Hindus as well. You can look it up. Now, if you look at, for example, Revelation 1:8, it says.
Hold on, let me pause you right there.
Yeah.
Can you state your hypothesis clearly? Are you saying the origins of Christian belief
is Hinduism?
Are
really from Hinduism? Yes. Correct.
And so, in your attempt to cite evidence for the origins of Hindu, whatever you want to call it, inspiration for Christian belief, right?
Correct.
You're citing people removed from the historical Jesus rather than just going to the source documents.
I don't think Christianity is really based off of historical Jesus. That's what I'm saying. It was heavily influenced by external factors that were not derived from Jesus. So
let
you
me-
guys
let me
follow
ask you
Hindu
this, bro.
scripture. That's my claim.
So hold on. You still
I mean, you
haven't
can laugh,
justified
but
it.
if you look at Revelation
yeah, because
1:8, for
it's
example,
by
it
its very
says,
fact
Wait,
silly.
can you
I
hear
am the
Tim?
Alpha and the, hold on, finish. I am the Alpha and
Hold
the
on, just
Omega
real
in the
quick. Can you
beginning.
hear him? Can you hear him? Can you hear Tim, the black guy? Tim, say something.
No, sorry, I'm not hearing him. No.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what's going on there, Tim. Then Than has to take over.
Okay, so if you look at
Wow.
Revelations 1:8, it says, I am the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the ending. And if you look at the Hindu scripture, by the way, which is, if you look at Gita X12, what does it say? I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of things. That's one example. The second one is Gita 7:30. It says, I never
All right,
depart from
we're
him,
not
he
gonna look,
departs
man.
from me.
Hey, I'm running on like 20 minutes of sleep, so my patience for gish galloping is very thin. So let's just take one thing at a time. How about that?
Okay, well, my claim again was the church
Well,
fathers
no,
had
no,
interactions.
you just made a claim, so let's address that. How about that? Right?
Okay,
Revelation
go
cites,
ahead.
I am the Alpha Omega, beginning and the end. Is
Yeah.
there anywhere in the Old Testament that also has that same motif of Yahweh?
I'm not aware. Are you?
Uh, I'm asking you because your claim is that this. I'm assuming your claim is this is in Revelation, therefore, and somehow Hinduism made its way into the Greco-Roman world in.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna step by step. So I'm going into the scriptural synergies between Hinduism and Christianity, but also into the sacrifice concept that, of course, that you guys follow, where God sent down, God to
Dude,
sacrifice.
no, I already
himself,
just.
right?
What did I just say before? We're not doing this Gish Gallop thing. Like, if you're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna run
crash out.
away.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? I don't want to gish gallop because you guys are waffling
Every
now.
single
What do you
time
want to
you're
talk
gonna make
about?
a claim, and I'm gonna push back on it. You're just gonna run away to a different.
Okay,
claim.
which claim do you want to push back on?
The one I'm pushing back on, the Alpha and Omega thing, right? Is your claim
Okay.
that the revelation wasn't what?
So how are you going to push back on that? What's your pushback?
What? John,
Yep.
What's your
am I going
pushback?
crazy here?
I don't know.
No.
I'm trying to
You're
fix
just getting
Tim.
cooked. You're getting cooked by your first guest. That's why you guys are being a little bit. You guys are caught off guard.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Can you
So
hear
that's why
Tim
you're
now?
acting weird.
Hold on. Can you hear Tim now? Tim, say something.
No, I'm not caught off guard.
I can hear him now. He's laughing. He doesn't have any words to say because he's cooked.
Yo, wait, are you talking about me?
Okay, sure. I'm
Can
cooked.
I be heard?
Can you go? Hey,
Wait. Hold
Yes.
on, Than. Hold on. Can you hear? Can you hear Tim? Say something, Tim.
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear him? Bro, you there?
me or who?
No,
The
I'm
guy
here.
who-
I'm going to
yeah. Can you hear? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
Tim?
here. I mean, I hear him laughing, but I don't hear him saying anything.
Tim, say something.
Wait, I'm not laughing right now. I'm talking.
Okay, now I can hear him. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, can you read Isaiah 44:6-8 for me?
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You talking to you, brother?
All right, 1 second. I gotta pull up the internet. 1 second.
Talking a big game. Let's step that ram up in your head, brother. I'm
What was
hungry
it?
as
Bible Gateway or something? Hold on 1 second, man.
You should know this, man. You're the one doing the research. You're the scholar here.
Bro,
This is your chance to
relax.
educate all of us stupid.
I came here to cook, and I'm gonna leave after cooking. The meal's
Yeah,
done.
let's
okay?
go.
Relax.
Cook us right now. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
like
Okay.
So you are
Isaiah, what's our name?
accusations of
Isaiah?
US, right? You're gonna try to cook, and then when you try to get pushed back on, you're just gonna.
Isaiah, what? Sorry.
Isaiah, what was it? 44. Let me pull it up again because I was pulling up my logo is just still loading for some reason. I'll just pull it up this way.
Matt's like the meal, non-existent.
Dude, you guys are a bunch of Hindus just laughing, bro. You're just a bunch of Hindus laughing. That's all you are.
I am. Yeah. Do I look Hindu?
You guys are just Hindus,
How
man.
am I
Just admit it.
Yeah, Isaiah 44:6-8.
6'3",
6-8. Yeah.
6'3". 1 second. You've been following Hinduism this whole time. You didn't even know it.
Oh,
Yeah, because I really believe in reincarnation.
This is your chance to show
Achieving
three
my-
Christians that we don't know what we've been following.
You do believe in reincarnation? Did Jesus not come back from the dead? What do you mean?
That's not reincarnation.
You totally. Oh my god!
That
You
is
guys
the
are
most-
hilarious.
Dude, you said you're wait. You said you're 30, bro. You said you're 30. How much, dude? I'm 26, bro, and you should be ashamed of yourself right now. You don't even know what that concept even means.
Okay, bro, how long does it take to read a verse? You're sitting here trying to cook us. Can you read? Or are you trying to find a
44? Hold on one second.
Dude, it's called typing.
44, 6 through 8?
You're asking me to pull up stuff. One second, man. There is no Isaiah 44. There's Isaiah 44, 6. That one?
Am I tripping?
Isaiah.
There is no Isaiah 44.
You don't own Bible. Dude, you just made up a verse. There is no 4463.
Hey, chat.
What planet are you living in? Hey, listen, you just cooked yourself.
Hey, chat.
You just freaking cooked yourself.
Isaiah 44.
There is
what,
no
then?
4463. You don't even know your own Bible, bro.
6
What are we
through
talking
8,
about here?
6 through 8,
Hey, guys,
bro. 6 through
audience.
8. 6 through 8.
Who are you guys listening to? These
Bro,
jokers.
bro.
These Hindu
Open
jokers.
your ears.
They don't even know their own scripture.
6 through 8.
You don't know your own scripture.
6
Bro.
through 8,
I don't
not
have to read
68.
anything.
Bro,
You don't know
bro.
your own scripture.
6 through 8. It's right here.
Okay, it's a different one, right? Not 63. What is it?
Isaiah
Sorry?
4,
6
Isaiah
through 8?
44, 6 through 8.
Okay, you're here to cook me. You don't even know your own scriptures. All right, one second.
You didn't hear what he said, and you're like, oh, you don't know your own scripture. Blah, 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 blah.
You didn't even.
Do you,
Alright,
hey,
this
are you
six says-
feeling
hold on,
so
six
emasculated
says-
right now that you have to try to do this whole "I'm cooking you, I'm more dominant than you" thing? Like, come on, bro. Just
Yeah,
read
but
the
I
words.
don't
You need your
worship a
ummah.
white
You
man,
need your
so
ummah to
I am
speak for you?
superior than you.
Do you need
I don't
your
worship
ummah
a white
to speak for
man.
you?
What?
Jesus.
Do you worship a white
White.
man?
You just read,
No.
bro. I've been.
Well,
sitting
hold on,
here
hold
for
on, hold
like-
on, hold on. I just got to ask a quick question. If we worshipped a black man, would it be more okay?
No,
Then what's white have to do with it?
because you worship a white man, and he wasn't white, so it's
But
a
what
lie.
difference? But what
He was
difference? Like,
Palestinian.
if he was black, would it
Because
be
it's a
more
lie.
okay? But if he
Because
was
it's
black,
a lie. He wasn't.
but if he was
white.
black, if he was
bro.
black, would it be
Hey.
more okay?
He wasn't black either. That'd be a lie
But
too.
okay, if he was brown, would it be more okay?
If he was okay, if you worship a man, okay,
Hey,
fine.
why are
All
you
right, let's
so
go back.
afraid to
44:6
read this
says,
verse, bro?
"This is what the Lord says: Israel's King and Redeemer, the Lord Almighty. I am the first. I am the last. Apart from me, there is no God." Okay.
Alpha-
What?
You
How
know
does
what
that
is
prove you're
that?
not from Hinduism?
There is a inductive line of reasoning here. Alpha and Omega, first and the last. It's a motif. It's a continuity from the Old Testament to Revelation. The New
But also
Testament
from the
is very-
Gita.
is very
But
Jewish.
also from the Gita. That's my point. It's a literal
Okay.
copy from the Gita, which says,
So
"I am
what
the
you're telling me-
beginning."
What you're telling me then is that the author of Revelation had access to the Vita, saw this motif of Alpha and Omega, and then combined it with this Jewish scripture. For what reason?
You tell. I'm not. I'm just looking at the evidence. I don't know the reason.
your
Obviously, they had
hypothesis,
political
bro.
reasons.
Like, I'm just-
okay.
Do you-
Hold on. They had political
wait,
reasons, obviously, to create a new religion, right? So people can follow the Roman. But if you look at another example, I'm not gish
No, dude. Okay, stop running away. Every single time you make a claim, you go, okay, well, I'm gonna go over here. No, just stay on business, bro. Right? You're more dominant than me, right?
Okay. Let me ask you this.
No,
Did
no,
church
stay
fathers
on
have
business.
Hinduism?
Back up
Did
your
they have
claim.
ties to Hinduism? Yes or no?
Oh my lord,
Bro.
Did they meet? Did they go to India and talk to the Hindus? Yes or no?
The author of Revelation.
Yes, your church fathers. They wrote the Bible, didn't they? Aren't they the ones who compiled the Bible? Aren't they the ones? Wait. Where did Codex
you
Sinaiticus come
have
from?
to be the dumbest person we've ever talked to.
Yes, thank you for that.
No, he's a silly goose.
No, you're.
Thank
oh,
you.
sorry.
Thank you.
He's a silly goose.
I asked for
Who
the-
compiled the Bible?
God
Hold on.
gave us
Who
the
compiled the
ability.
Bible? Who
Wait,
compiled the
no,
Bible?
you didn't-
Compiling
haven't
the same
earned that
thing as
question yet.
authoring.
Okay, who authored the Bible?
Dude, you should
A
know
bunch
this
of different
question. You should know
people.
the answer to this question.
Okay, name some people. Who are
We
they?
are specifically talking about the book of Revelation right now, right?
Who authored the Bible?
Lord, dude.
Lord, Lord Dude was not the guy who was on the
Yeah,
He got
I know.
you there,
But
Than.
You don't know.
He got you
I'm
You don't know
there.
your own
exasperated.
scripture.
I'm exasperated by the stupidity
Listen,
that's happening.
you're wearing that stupid hat. You don't know anything about Christianity. Here you are insulting Muslims when we own you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm insulting
We
Dawa
own you
because Dawa
guys. You
guys
understand
can
that?
this is literally
We
the
will
same
own
pattern every
you
single
in
time.
every
All you
direction,
guys can
morally,
do every single time is
scripture
come up here,
perspective.
lie about something.
We will cook
act
you from the
super
left
macho,
to the right
and then
until
you
you're
run
done.
away from the claims because you can't think for yourself. You just need your ummah.
You didn't
to
even know
think
what
for you.
Isaiah. Okay, listen. I asked you, were the church fathers influenced by Hinduism? Yes or no?
No,
You
I
can't even
don't think
answer
they
the
were.
question. They were. Okay, thank you. Now, having said that, explain to me
Can
why.
you hear, dude?
No,
How do you have
you're not
He
moving
said
on.
no.
We're
Explain
not.
to me
Still
why, for
alive.
example, the
No, we're not
sacrifice
explaining
concept came in the New Testament, right? Only during the time of the church fathers, after they met with the Hindus.
Hold on
Explain that to me.
one sec.
57-3, he is the first and the last, the ascendant and the intimate, and he is,
What?
of all things, knowing, clown face emoji, goose emoji, our guest. Didn't know Muslims were Hindu.
What, John?
Crazy.
You can't hear the super chat.
No.
I have over 20. It just automatically speaks. Lord Striker came
Oh, I
with
didn't
20.
hear it.
Says he is the first. Says Surah Al Hadid 57:3. He is the first and last, the ascendant and the intimate. He is of all things knowing. Guess didn't know Muslims were Hindu. Crazy.
Oh, you don't even know your own scriptures. You see,
Are we talking about Islam? We're talking about Christianity. What are we talking about?
dude. Are you
We
ever
just
going to
said
stop
Muslim,
running away
dude.
from?
What are we talking about? Answer the question. Islam or Christianity?
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Why are you going to
Should we
Islam?
be
Hold on.
Christians or
Why are
should we
you
be
going to
Muslim?
Islam? I didn't even bring up Islam. So stop
Are you-
waffling and answer the question.
Are you
Why
a Muslim?
is the
Yes or no?
sacrifice
Are you a Muslim? Yes or no?
concept was
Say Muhammad
initiated
is
in
a
the
false
New
prophet.
Testament? Okay, was
Are
there
you gonna get
sacrifice in the
triggered
Old
if I say
Testament?
Muhammad was a pedophile warlord, and that you worship a guy that just like wanted to actually, sleep with 9-year-olds?
Listen, stop diverting. Stop diverting and being a little bitch. Stop diverting, okay?
Ooh,
I'm owning
okay,
you
so
right now.
sounds like
Okay,
you are.
I'm owning you.
Hey man,
Stop
if
going
you're not
to
a Muslim,
Islam. Back up your-
just say Muhammad's a false prophet.
He's gone. You don't call my BFFs a bitch. I'm gonna do something real quick. We might lose your signal for 2 seconds, but we'll get you guys right back. So please don't. Oh, we didn't lose your signal? Okay, Tim, say something.
Bro, I didn't know the silly goose is gonna come that quick,
Okay, then fix it.
dude. Oh, can we just take a breath from like whatever? Like, I feel like I just like took a bunch of psychedelics and then just came off the trip.
Bro, that was probably the worst that was probably the worst Dawa interaction I've ever had.
Yeah.
Really?
The church
Then
fathers-
You guys
I
need to
didn't know-
spend a little bit more
guys,
time on TikTok.
Well, here's
That's
the thing, I didn't know the church
like a
fathers-
normal Monday.
Like, I don't know if everyone else like was on. I got the memo, but I didn't know the church fathers wrote the Bible. So
Of course they did. You didn't know that? Tim, where are you sending your audio out to?
what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? There's an audio out where it says you're sending it somewhere. Where are you sending it to?
Dude, this is just my microphone, bro.
Okay. Well, as long as everybody
By the
can hear
way,
everybody.
John, well, wait, I'll wait till you're done, unless you.
No,
wanna-
I'm good. Go ahead. Say what you're
Oh,
gonna say.
I am actually running on like very little sleep right now because one of my kids was sick. He was like coughing all night, so my other kid was not able to sleep, so he needed a sleepover in the basement. But that means I don't get any sleep, so I am extra cranky today.
Perfect. Spicy Than is
They
way
like
more
it.
entertaining.
People like it.
Gabriel came in $2. Says this guy brought the same argument on breath the image.
Bear the image.
Bear the image.
Bear the image. Oh. Prenum equit.
You don't know how to read.
Tribune vetoes this guest. Get him out of here. All he has is assertions and not evidence. Sons of Adam fighting. We already did that one. The Lamb apologetics. Than and the power of friendship against Islam. Modern Centurion. Than, I'm also running on minimal sleep. That hurt. I think I'm also running on minimal sleep as well. OJ Simpson. Jesus has an elephant head and 4 arms. Taoist. All right, let's bring up the next guest. Guys, smash the like button, share the live. If you want to join the conversation, you could do it with the multi-guest button or with tinyurl.com/BJS guest, password 12345. Let us bring up the next person. Today's topic is Muslims. Why are you not Christian? Give us a valid reason. I kicked him because it was getting too spicy, but usually we don't kick people unless you get voted out. So come on up.
And the people wanted him to stay.
Did they?
Yeah, it was funny.
Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hey, John, I'm in my 20s. Real quick, I'm Christian, but this guy with the glasses is an idiot. You got to kick him.
Which one?
What's up, bro? I know who this is.
The guy in the middle. I mean, he just totally choked. I mean, I'm Christian, but man, you panicked there.
Yeah,
You
well,
had
we're
absolute zero rebuttal.
listen. We got to help out the guys with special needs every now and then, right? So it's like a Walmart greeter. We're just giving them something to do.
Sure, I won't waste time, but I like your solo format better, John. Have a good day.
Appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
Well, it can only get better from here, yeah?
Nope.
No.
Is this person going to connect? We'll see. We'll see. No, it does not
Why
get
is my
better, my
hat
friends.
stupid? Why was that guy making fun of my hat? Is it because it's pink?
I thought you knew him.
No, the angry guy.
The
he was
first
like,
guy.
he was
No,
calling
dude.
the hat
It's very
stupid.
much a dad hat. That's a dad hat if I've ever seen a dad hat.
I'm a dad. Sorry, I
think this
forgot
person's
that
gonna connect.
being a dad it means you're weak because you have a wife that you love and you take care of other people.
Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Sir, 35.
All right, man. Why aren't you a Christian?
Because the form of Christianity that you advertise is pagan.
Okay. Okay. Define
So
pagan.
that wasn't the question.
Why am I not Christian? Because I believe the religion of Christianity is pagan today, and you are polytheist.
Yeah. So define
So then-
pagan.
Okay.
Let's say my biggest reason is polytheism. Right?
Okay, but define pagan.
Well, let me give you the biggest reason, right? I believe your religion is polytheist. You believe God has a God, and that's a good reason.
Okay, so
for
it's
me to
not the
accept that
pagan
form.
thing. It's the polytheism thing.
Yes, yeah. Let's say polytheism. Yeah.
Okay, because we are polytheist. All right. How do you know polytheism is wrong?
Sure. I think from the logical sense, I see conflicts, contradictions when you have multiple gods. It implies division of will.
Okay, but in
Conflict of will.
okay, division of will. In
Yes.
Christianity, our multiple gods have one will, so that solves that problem.
Sure.
Okay, so there's no division of will. What's the other problem?
The redundancy.
The what?
Redundancy. Do you know what
Redundancy.
redundancy
Okay.
means?
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's unneeded. It's going on. So
Correct.
with our nature, with our God, our multiple gods, they share a singular nature, so they're not redundant. So that solves that problem.
They are. Can the Father do everything on his own?
They're one nature.
Can the Father create the universe on his own? That's my question.
Yeah, they're one nature. That's like saying, can
No,
I do something outside of my own will?
Just tell me yes or no.
might-
I need an answer, yes or no. Can the Father do everything on his own? Yeah.
Go ahead then.
Can I interject? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This might even be a more helpful route here, really quickly. Because it just sounds like you're saying, the way Christians worship today, is wrong in some capacity. Let me ask you this then, because it seems to me that the ways that Christians worship today and they view their theology today is really no different than the Christians at the time of Muhammad. And if
Islam
that's
is
true,
irrelevant in this conversation.
You're a
What
Muslim.
do you
Islam
mean?
is irrelevant. Christianity.
Muslims, why aren't you Christian?
I'm
What do you
saying-
mean it's irrelevant?
You're right. You're right. I said so. Why aren't you Christian? You're right. Must. Okay. So go for it.
Yeah, because I'm assuming per the topic here, right? You're a Muslim.
Yes, yes.
and you think that Christianity is false, Islam is true. And I'm saying
Yes, sir.
Christians today view God the same way that they did at the time of Muhammad. And if that's true, this seems like it's actually going to this objection you're giving is going to hurt you too. Because, you know,
Why?
Quran 3:34, he has revealed to you the book and truth, confirming what was before it, and he revealed the Torah and the gospel. Quran 5:44 through 46 revealed the Torah, wherein was guidance and light, and we sent Jesus, confirming the Torah before him. We gave him the gospel, wherein his guidance and light. Time and time again, the Quran is affirming the scriptures that the Christians.
How is this
have based their
relevant to
theology
my
on.
question? To my
And
my
the Quran actually
objection?
tells Christians to judge what is revealed in the Quran.
And what's the
via-
argument? What's the argument against my objection? Yeah.
Yeah, what, say it
What's the
again?
argument? What's the
The
argument?
argument
about
is
my
if
objection?
you have
I
a
say
problem, the argument
I
is
can
if you have
I
a
can say.
problem.
Hold on 1 second. Can I say something? I can say even the Bible doesn't promote polytheism. I think your interpretation is the problem. I don't. I can say, well, maybe your Bible is good. It preaches monotheism, strict monotheism, but you extract the wrong.
Yeah,
belief.
your Quran. No,
can
your
say that.
Quran doesn't actually. Your Quran doesn't actually argue against the Trinity. By the way,
What? Are you serious?
yeah.
Are you
What
serious? Are you
verse?
gonna make this
What
argument?
verse do you think? What verse do you
Do
think
not
says
say
that?
3. Do not say 3. Do not say 3.
Which verse?
Right?
Yeah, tell me the story.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I can give you the verse. No problem. 1 second. An-Nisa 171.
Once, what I said again? I didn't hear you. You cut out.
Yeah, 4:171.
4:1. Yep, that's the one I figured you'd go to. You find the word here.
Who got it? Because man, he's gonna get you.
I'm gonna get cooked.
You go.
I can say other verses if you like.
No, there's
How
just.
am I get cooked?
We're just preheating.
I like advertising. I like the advertisements of cooking. I like it. We have an
That's what we do
advertisement of
over here.
cooking now.
There it is.
Yeah, advertisement. Advertise.
I'm trying to find it.
All we do is read.
Yeah. The Arabic, do not say 3, desist, better it is for you, only Allah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, only one God,
So
glory be.
what does the Quran mean?
So
by that?
This is not about, it's not like the English word Trinity is not really capturing what's happening in the Arabic here. It's saying do not say 3
Doesn't
and
matter.
3 or anything like that.
Yeah. 3 what?
3 gods.
What does the Quran
right?
mean by
It's
here?
it's basically just arguing that there is one God.
I
and it's
believe
saying
you
there
believe
are
in
3 gods.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Christians
You
at the
believe in
time of
3 gods.
Muhammad didn't say that.
La ilaha illallah. Brother, my brother, listen. You want to address the polytheism if you're saying you're not a polytheist, right? You say
My
you're
brother,
not.
my brother.
Your
Quran is not actually arguing against the Trinity. It's arguing against tritheism.
Okay. So I understand your position that you don't believe you are a polytheist. I understand that you have that position, but the Quran, right, says that you still are a polytheist, whether you believe one essence, 3 persons. You're still a polytheist.
Hold on. Is the Quran talking about all Christians when it says that there are polytheists?
Maybe you're right. Maybe a specific sect or this and that. You're right. Maybe. No problem.
No,
So how is this?
it actually is. By the way, it is a
goals now.
specific sect. Hold on, let me finish. It is a specific sect because at the time of Muhammad, for instance, the Quran also kind of alludes, for instance, to Jews at the time who said that Ezra is the son of Allah. Right? I forget the surah. This is actually specifically targeting certain Jews who believed that there was a second God who was not one and the same with the God of the Old Testament.
I agree with you.
And
Yeah,
let me finish. So
Totally.
so for instance, these Jews thought that there was a second God, and Ezra is the son of God because Ezra was there at the time of creation, right?
Sure. Okay.
That was not Jewish Binitarianism, and that was not pre-Christian or current time Christian Trinitarianism either. So there were specific sects of Jews and Christians that had
I
some sort
agree
of
with you.
divine plurality
Yes.
happening that was not within a unity.
And they were some of them worship Mary and all. I totally agree. So what's your point? What's your argument?
Sure. So
How
this
is
is
it
not
wrong?
about not about the classical Christian conception of the Trinity. though.
I didn't say. Listen, my brother. Look, the Quran might have spoken about specific sets of Christianity, very specific in this. No problem.
Yep.
No problem.
Yep.
But right now, I made a claim that what you propose as a model, right, is polytheism. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I convert to Christianity.
Oh, you're so
You're
wrong.
making a look. You're making a philosophical judgment, and I'm saying,
Sure.
hey, even if we grant your philosophical judgment, your Quran is still in contradiction to your philosophical judgment.
What's your name, my brother? What's your name? Sorry.
Why do you need to know my name?
His name is Big Sexy.
I don't know. I want to address you.
His name is Big Sexy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Big Sexy. But does God, okay, I'm going to ask you, does God have a God?
Again, you're trying to
Let's see if he
make
can
a
answer
philosophical disputation here, right? I'm
Does God
saying,
have a God? But in
hold on,
Christianity,
look,
does
this
God
is your
have a
dilemma.
God?
If you are
Okay,
right, if
I'm
you
just
are
gonna
right-
I'm just gonna bite the
You don't
bullet.
wanna answer.
Yes.
He does. Okay, good. You guys all believe, does God have a God? I want to make sure all of you guys believe that.
I don't, in the sense that you're implying.
You don't? Well, guys,
I have no
once
idea what
agree
you even
between
mean by the question.
yourself,
Yeah.
then we can have a
The question is just
conversation.
bad.
Look,
No, the question is just bad, bro.
You guys just disagree with yourself.
I'm
No, we're not-
Does
we're
God
not
have a God
disagreeing.
or
my
not?
argument explicit
We're not
here.
disagreeing.
I'm bypassing the philosophical stuff. Because
Don't
if
grant me
you're
anything.
right-
You are
Hold
honest.
on.
You're sincere. Tell me if God has a God in Christianity, and that's it. I want a position clear for you, all of you guys.
Look, it doesn't matter because if you let me actually,
It's
make
very
this
hard for
argument
you guys to
explicit-
answer. If you guys ask me if
Dude.
God has a God, no, God never has a
Dude.
God. Are you a
Dude.
monotheist or a
Dude.
polytheist? Does God
Dude.
have a God?
If you are right about this, I'm stating a conditional. If you are right about your polytheism charge, then this directly contradicts your Quran.
See, you're running away. You're running, and all these people are gonna see you're running. I'm asking you, does God have a God? If you're a monotheist, you're gonna tell me no.
Look, I said we
God
can
does
talk
not have a
about
God.
this. I'm doing you a favor. I'm extending you
Then
an olive
answer.
branch. I'm telling you right now, if you want to have this philosophical discussion, I can just let you
Brother,
win.
the audience
and
is
Islam
asking
still
you
fall.
to answer a simple question: does God have a God? Yes or no?
Do you understand a word I'm saying right now?
All right. So am I being cooked here? I don't know. This is not. I don't smell cooking here. I'm spending you. I'm cooking you.
So
but I'm not
hey,
cooking. You're
caller,
cooking
let me
yourself.
make it
You're
let me
cooking
make it
yourself.
very let me make it very, very clear to you right now. Like
Go ahead.
like we're trying to help you engage like a normal human being. You're manifesting in all kinds of strange ways. We're trying to have a normal conversation. For whatever reason, that's hard.
Okay.
Like for you right
Sure, go
now.
ahead.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna restart. You're gonna talk to us like a normal human being. You're not gonna ask really dumb questions like, "Does your
Here,
God have a God?"
Audience says, just
That
as a
doesn't
Christian,
make
just
any
answer
sense.
the question.
Wait.
Audience.
You've been going on speeches. Listen, let me give a speech. I'm a better speech giver than you on any day. So just listen to what I'm saying. Okay. So you're gonna talk to Than.
All right, man.
You're going to listen to what Than is saying. You're not gonna jump in with your weird assertions that you've practiced in the corner with your script that you memorize when you're taking a shower. You're gonna let Than have a conversation with you about your Quran, which you don't seem to really understand yourself. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm glad you're laughing because I
So
will
he's
be
not
there
gonna
for
ask
you once you're
guys.
done getting cooked. I will be.
Guys,
there
please
for you.
vote one.
It's
Say one
okay.
if this host
Hey,
has to
dude,
answer
it's
the question.
okay,
Say one.
bro. You
Say
don't
one,
have to
please.
do this.
Look,
All the
look,
whole.
Don't
all
gotta
the,
do.
please say one.
guest. Do you know what the Islamic dilemma is?
Here, one. Come on, guys. Does God have a God? Please.
Because right now it just seems like you are running away from the Islamic dilemma. Because I'm pointing out that even if you are right about your philosophical judgments, then the Quran is false.
I'm right.
Because
Thank
I'm
you.
pointing to something called the
Thank you
Islamic
very much.
dilemma.
Does God have a God, my brother? I think we need people are asking this question. Answering this.
Okay,
Wait,
you know,
wait, wait, do you
I'm just gonna bite the bullet and engage with him. God has a God. Okay, now what?
Okay, so I'm gonna address which your friends are disagreeing that God has a God.
They're not
So you guys
disagreeing. They
choose
don't
to
disagree
address
with
this.
that. They disagree with your philosophical concept and the phrasing of your language. But I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just to move this conversation forward because you refuse to engage. So I'm just gonna engage in your argumentation and still show you how you're ridiculous. God has a God. Now what?
Okay, how many gods are involved when you say God has a God?
There's one.
Okay, guys. All right. Okay. Does the Son before incarnation have a God?
Does his son before incarnation have a God? No.
What's the worst case scenario in your
Okay,
eyes?
why not? Why not? Yeah, and here, Mr. Big John, why does the Son before incarnation don't have a God?
Because the
Hey,
Old Testament
look.
says God is God amongst all flesh, and he hadn't taken on flesh yet.
How about this?
Okay.
Let's speed this up.
Hold on. Let me
Give us your-
let me walk through this. Let's just walk through it. So the Old Testament says
script.
that
I
God
just,
is God
slip
amongst
the
all
script.
flesh,
Fine.
right? And then Jesus takes on flesh.
Okay,
God has
forget
a God.
about flesh now. You said, okay, so before flesh, God does not have a God,
Correct.
correct? It's because there's one God,
It's one nature. Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
And if we entertain the idea that God has a God before incarnation, how many gods would that be? If we
There isn't.
Yeah. If we say God has a God before incarnation, we will say two gods, right?
No,
You
still say one
agree,
God.
John Steele?
Still say one God.
If we say God has a God before incarnation, that would imply how many gods?
One God.
It's just basic logic.
One God.
Oh, Big John, I think you are just being dishonest. I apologize. man.
How am I being
Okay,
dishonest?
guys,
Tell me where I'm lying.
Okay, when God has a God, that's two
Yeah.
gods. I explain
No.
to you English, right? I'm not.
Why-
it's
why
my
is it
first-
two
it's not My
gods?
first language. Okay, I'll explain to you. To have a God, it
Are
means
you
to
able
serve
to run
someone
this?
than you.
Are you able to actually run this argument without the script? This is really boring.
Oh my God! Can I keep speaking to John? I think at least he's talking. He's addressing the topic. So God has a God means having a God means you're serving someone else. Okay. Now you're saying God having a God. That's two gods. One high God.
Why
one
is it
lesser
two
God.
gods?
That's it.
Why is it two gods?
Because having a God, because when you have a God, that's the point. When you are a monotheist, you shouldn't say God has a God. When you say God does not have it because you believe in one God, there is no one above the one God. When
Why-
you say God has a God, that's two gods.
Why is it two gods?
La ilaha illallah. Because to have a God, right, implies
You're just
there's someone
repeating
else
the
you
same
serve.
thing. Can you give it to me like in a
Do you agree
in a
with the definition to
syllogism?
have a God means?
Can you give it to me like in a syllogism and we'll see if we agree with the premises?
Okay, well, then make your point. Show me that God has a God, it's one God. Show it to me. Explain it to me. Maybe I don't.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wait. He
yeah,
just
yeah,
asked
yeah.
you a
Are
question,
smarter
dude.
than
You gotta
Yeah,
answer
no,
his
that's
question.
fine. That's fine. I'll answer the question. Right? Very easy. Because
Yes,
there are
yeah,
three
it's your position.
persons. There are three persons and a singular nature. That's how you have one God
Okay.
and a God having a God.
Okay, guys, if you have the three persons are equally in divinity, and no one is the God of each other, the Father is not the God of the Son is not the God of the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is not the God of the Father. No problem. They are three equal. But when one of them
Wait, hold on. You
becomes
just
the
said
God of the
that
other,
there are three persons. Hold on. I just want to be clear on what you said. You just said if the three persons were equal and one God, there would be no problem.
no problem in your arguments, right? That's actually it's another form of
But
polytheism,
you
right?
you just
It's
agreed a
another
model of a
topic,
trinity
right?
is not logically a problem.
Yeah, it's not like it's logically a problem.
So you just admitted on this live that Trinity is perfectly fine.
No. Okay. Remember when
That's
see
what
a
you just
problem
said 2
in a-
seconds
in a-
ago.
in a-
Correct me.
an
How am I
issue
wrong?
Yeah. When you see an issue in what you hold on. When you see an issue in what you propose, there are many problems I can point off. I'm pointing.
No,
to
you can
when
point to
Jesus, the
problems.
Son-
That's fine.
Can
You
I
can
finish?
point to problems of them being greater, but I don't want you to run from what you just said. What you just said
Yes.
with your full chest is that there is no problem with the Trinity.
No, I said if you believe in three persons who are equally divine, right? I can address a problem with
Yeah, you
that
said that's no
separately.
problem.
No problem.
Yeah, you said it's no problem. So
Yeah,
the
that's no
Trinity
problem
isn't a
now.
problem.
For now, I can get it. I can grant you that for now, that's fine. But when one of them says he has a God, that one becomes the God of the other, that's a
And what did I
understand?
originally say? What did I originally say? Was that before or after incarnation?
Who?
Come on,
Sure,
stay
okay.
consistent.
So God does not, sure, but you have to address, God does not have a God, means there is one God. Now, when you're proposing that God has a God in some situation because Jesus has
No,
flesh
that's
now,
not.
because
It's
the
not
Son
what I
has
said.
flesh.
You steel man my argument. Let's see if you were listening.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
That's for you to do.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Steel man my
you're
argument
saying that
and prove to me you were actually listening to what I was saying.
okay, you
All
said
right, guys,
before
gotta
the
head off here.
incarnation, God does not have a God.
Yeah.
But
God
you're
does not have a God, and after
Why did
that,
Tim leave?
because he said God does not have a God, and you said God has a God, right? So you guys disagree about that, right?
No, that's not
So
why
now,
he left.
Mister, when God has a God, show me that it's one God, please.
Right. So you're not answering my question. Do you know what a steel man is?
Oh my goodness, I know it's steel man.
Okay, can you steel man my argument to prove to me that you're actually listening?
You said the persons of the Trinity and this and that. Okay, no problem. You take one of them took on flesh, right? And now when he takes on flesh, he has a God, which is God of all flesh, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, so when Jesus takes on flesh, there's no problem with him calling God the Father his God, because God the Father, right, God of Yahweh, or Yahweh, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, is the God of all flesh. So what's the issue?
Okay. That's not my question. My question, why is it not allowed to say that before the incarnation? That's my
Why is he
question for
not
you.
allowed? Because it's not, he didn't take on flesh. They are a singular nature, singular will, singular drive.
No, that's not the only reason why God does not have a God before incarnation, because you believe in one God, right?
Yes,
There's no multiple gods.
correct.
Good. So whether he takes on
I just
flesh
want you
or
to give me a
not-
contradiction. Just
Hold
give
on,
me a
let me finish my point.
contradiction.
Let me finish my
No,
point.
no. But you're just yapping.
Yeah.
Give me a contradiction.
Okay. Whether the Son takes on flesh or not, God should never have a God, because when God
Where's the
has a God,
contradiction?
that's two gods. That's
Where's
basic.
the contradiction?
So it's okay for having two gods? So just say you believe in two gods.
We don't believe in two gods. Where's the contradiction?
God having a God means two gods. You're just denying it.
How does that mean two gods?
To have a God,
Mm-hmm.
right, means you're not that God. To have someone.
No, where's that implied?
Brother, find
To
what
have a God,
mean.
to have a
Maybe-
God,
maybe
where
you
does it
don't
mean that
understand
you're
what to
not that God?
have. Oh my. Guys,
This is why I was trying to
this is-
bypass the philosophical
this is the problem.
discussion.
Deny just basic understanding. What does it mean to have a God?
I'm just waiting for the contradiction here.
So you're saying God has a God, Mr. Beat Ass?
I've said it 17 times.
Maybe.
Stop running. Stop running. Show me the contradiction, or admit you don't have one.
I'm not running. I'm here.
Okay, then what's the contradiction?
What are you? Okay, so to have a God having a God, that's one God. That's it, man. I'm done. We don't speak the same language.
Where's the contradiction?
You just said God has a God, is one God. Okay.
Where's the contradiction?
It's like you're telling me 1 + 1 = 5. We don't.
Okay, so
don't
you
have
do
common
not
grounds.
you do not have a contradiction. Okay, great. Than, go ahead with your Islamic dilemma.
Brother. Okay, how much is one? Oh my God.
He's not gonna.
So
play
that's
games.
how Miss.
He's not gonna do
Mr.
the Islamic
John-
dilemma.
He's not gonna what?
He's not gonna.
Yeah,
try
he's saying
the
God has a
Islamic
God.
dilemma.
He's saying God has a God.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna try this one more time.
So
all right?
God having a
No,
God.
stop talking. I'm trying this one more time. Let's just grant, for sake of argument, we're polytheists. Okay?
Sure.
We're gonna grant that for sake of argument. How does that get you out of Islam being false? When your scriptures, your Quran, confirms and affirms the source of the Torah and the Injil being from Allah, not being corrupted, and tells Christians to judge by it. When the Torah and the Injil directly contradict the Quran. If the Bible is false, Islam is false. If the Bible's true, Islam is false.
Okay.
How are you getting out of this?
Okay. So how is this related to my topic? Please make the arguments. I don't know.
Because
What are you
even
talking
if,
about? Man?
oh my Lord, dude. Because even if you're right that our philosophical model of the Trinity is polytheism, right? And God has a God, and those two gods have another God.
Good. Yeah.
Even if you're right about that, which you're not, and it's just you don't know philosophy, and that's fine. Your scriptures still affirm the Torah and the Gospel. The Torah and the Gospel contradict the Quran. So,
so
if the Bible is true, if the Bible is true,
it's an internal.
Islam is false. If the Bible's not true,
so you're saying
Islam
it's an
is still
internal
false.
inconsistency. You're saying it's an internal inconsistency, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
He has
Yes.
been voted off.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to let you hold on just real quick. I'm going to let you answer the question, but our chat has voted you off. So after that, we have to move on. But go ahead.
Yeah, I wish they can vote hosts off because they're not answering the questions. So
I literally answered every one of your questions.
No. You lied, John, saying God has a God doesn't imply two gods. You
Dude,
answer his question.
Dilemma. We granted your philosophical argument. Stop running.
Okay, so I'm here. Okay, here's the point. The question was, if you are a Muslim, why aren't you a Christian? I can say, right, as much as inconsistency I have maybe in the Quran and Islam and this and that, I prefer Islam over Christianity because
you're not going to answer the question. Then I appreciate your time. God bless.
I'm just saying you
hiding. He's hiding. Does it prove?
I gave you an opportunity to answer the question directly, right? We were already voted off. I did not have to give that opportunity. You show your dishonesty. All right, let's bring up the next guest.
Tim's still not back, huh? Where is he?
Well, he left. He said he was out.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say that.
Shawnito. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hello. I am 43. Yeah. So I just want to make sure I don't want to.
Sorry, what?
You cut out.
Shawnito, you there? Okay, God bless. And this person doesn't have anything connected. Okay, let's bring up the next one in here. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hello, sir. My name is Adham. I am a Muslim man, alhamdulillah, 42 years old.
All right, man. Why aren't you a Christian?
I wanted, I was thinking that day, I wanted to do that. But I thought about it like in a minute, and the last minute, I was like, yo, a God can't go to toilet and wipe his ass and clean his shit. He can't be a God. Thank you.
Where's the argument?
Answer. The argue is you are stupid, fake motherfuckers. Thank you. Goodbye.
This is your brain on Islam.
Hello.
How did you sneak back in? All right, Shawnito, how old are you? Shawnito? Okay. If you're going to sneak back in, at least make sure your stuff is working. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you? RCX. RCX. Okay.
Should I just play some music while we try to get people in here?
No. I said no. Do not do it. I'm just going to mute
What's
you.
that?
I'm just going to mute you.
No, let him play.
It's a
No.
didgeridoo.
Hello, how are you?
A
And just real quick, how
didgeridoo.
old are you? I muted you. I can't hear it.
I wanted to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear his didgeridoo. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you? Valdo OPS. Okay, guys. Why are you wasting our time? If you're not going to come up, don't click the request button. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
24 and good. How are you?
I'm good, man. All right, why aren't you a Christian?
Okay. So, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Why aren't you a Christian?
Okay. I'm not a Christian because the Trinitarian worldview posits a gleaming paradox.
What's the paradox?
Yeah, the paradox is going to be that Trinitarianism posits that Jesus is the same Most High God as the Father, while also
Are
holding
you just
to the
bringing?
Bible.
Can you just say LPT? And get what say every time.
No, I'm not running the LPT.
Okay, then what's the paradox? Go ahead.
Something much simpler. So yeah, Jesus not being the same God as the Father is going to posit a paradox for the Trinitarian worldview because you also hold to the Bible as an infallible authority, which Jesus says, "I am not God."
Okay, where?
John chapter 17, verse 3.
Okay, just real quick, or just hold on, real quick question. Do you agree that John has a singular author?
Do I? Yeah, I believe John has a singular author. That's correct.
Okay, why do you read 17:3 out of the context of John 1:1?
It's not reading it out of the context. I follow a strict system of hermeneutics in which I understand the Bible through core theological verses.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. I'm not reading it outside of the context of John 1.
What's the context of John 1?
Well, I'm trying to
John 17:3. It's an old argument. So what is the context of John 1:1?
The context of John 1:1? Well, the context of John 1:1.
John 1:1 through 14.
What do you mean? What is the context? It's referring to the creation story, and it's attributing the ministry of Jesus to this word manifest in flesh.
And what was the word?
The creative expression of the Father. So I'm sorry.
What does it say in John 1:1?
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the God, and the Word was divine.
The Word was with the God, and the Word. What
There's
was the
no
next part?
definite article there in the Greek.
Prostantheon is definitely has the definite article, but okay.
And even if it did, it doesn't solve your problem.
And also, I wouldn't argue with Than about Greek. He's actually Greek. like that's his main language.
So theon doesn't have the definite article.
Yeah, it's disputed. I can, but the thing is, I can grant you.
Disputed in what? By who?
Amongst scholars, if you let me finish, I can even grant you the definite article, and it still doesn't cause a problem.
Well, I'm not even here to talk about John 1:1. I'm here to talk about John 17:3.
Well, the problem is
John 17:3 still doesn't cause a problem either.
And here's the thing: if John 1:1, hold on. So you're not here to talk about John 1:1. Well, if John 1:1 straight up says that Jesus is God, you have to read that in its If I didn't say it did, I said if. Right? Listen, pay attention, Linda. What is the word I said?
I know you said if.
Right. So I said if. So let me finish. Let me finish my argument.
But I'm saying
don't jump in. Hold on. Don't jump in. Don't cut off. Let me finish the argument. Right? If John 1:1, right through 14, says that Jesus is God, and we take that context and we apply it to the rest of John because it's the same author, so he'd have the same philosophy, then John 17:3 would not be saying that he is not God, correct?
No, it would. You would just have a contradiction in your paradigm.
So you're suggesting that John himself, singular author, which you already agreed, is contradicting himself? He is both saying that Jesus is God and not God at the same time?
No. So again, if you posit that your interpretation of John the entire book of John is correct, then you would be positing that John contradicts himself, yes.
So what you would be saying then, in this case, is that you're just going to ignore all the other contexts, take John 17:3 by itself out of the context of the rest of the scripture, and then posit that he's saying he's not God?
Nope. We can contextualize with other core theological verses as well as read the entire chapter of John 17. It's really not going to change the argument.
Right. So if John 1 says that Jesus is God, and then John keeps that theme throughout the scripture as he's going, because there's a whole bunch of motifs throughout John that implies that Jesus is God as you're reading throughout it, has a very high Christology according to scholarship. And then all of a sudden you get to John 17:3. Can you give me a logic? Hold on. Then all of a sudden you get to John 17:3. Why would you posit that he's saying he's not God at this point?
Sorry, I got a phone call. What was the last two sentences that you said?
So if you're reading the Gospel of John, starts in John 1, and you're taking in his core theme and values, right, which is to combat a certain heresy about Jesus's nature, and then as you're reading it, he's consistently showing the motifs of Jesus being God, as well as saying he's God. Why would all of a sudden you get to 17:3, you would conclude that he's contradicting himself?
Yeah, so again, I disagree with those interpretations of the book of John, but I don't believe that John contradicts himself. I take a different interpretation to John.
You're not answering my question.
I'm answering your question, so you told me not to cut you off.
That's not the question I asked. What steelman my question then?
Yeah, so your question is how could I possibly posit that John is contradicting himself when he asserts that Jesus is God, and then I'm claiming that he says that he's not God?
Not my question. So you want me to rephrase it again? Maybe you actually pay attention? No, it wasn't.
That was literally your question.
That wasn't my question. You want me to rephrase it again?
Sure, go ahead.
Right. So if we go through the scriptures, because you said John 17:3 has not. So the argument I'm bringing up is to show you why we have to look at John 1:1. You wanted to avoid it. You wanted to focus on John 17:3. So I'm saying let me finish. If we go to John 1:1, and I could show a consistent theme between John 1:1 all the way to John 17 that has this common motif that's saying Jesus is God, then if you get to John 17:3, why would you disagree with the original conclusion? If, again, it's a big statement, right? If I could show you in John 1:1 that he is God, he's saying he's God, why would all of a sudden you get to 17:3 and say it's a contradiction?
Yeah, because the proposition still stands for itself, right? And so for you to go to another Bible verse to disprove the proposition is just going to highlight a contradiction within your paradigm. So would you like to deal with the argument?
Do you think that
really didn't answer my question? Go ahead,
yeah,
Dan.
Do you think that you just look at the words on the page and the way that you interpret them is the right way to do it without looking at the surrounding narrative context?
No, we go to the surrounding narrative context, who it was written to, the theme that's trying to be portrayed, which is why I obviously disagree with your interpretation about the rest of the scriptures, but that's going to be irrespective of the proposition itself.
Yeah. What was the theological cultural context that Palestinian Judaism was embedded in?
Yeah, that they were monotheistic worshipers of Yahweh.
Yeah, there's more to it than that.
I think that is what's relevant for the conversation.
No, there's more.
Okay, so you can substantiate.
Have you heard of the two powers in heaven idea?
Yeah, I have heard of it. I disagree with it, and it was not held by a majority.
Disagree with it. What it doesn't matter what you think, right? What matters is what did the Jews of the time think.
I mean, again, the Jews at the time, it wasn't a prominent view. If I said that the 6-year-old thinks Barney is a real dinosaur, it doesn't make it true.
So you think that Philo doing this?
So do you guys want to address the argument or not? Like what?
No, you just said that wasn't a prominent view. I'm saying Philo did this. You have the Palestinian Targums, which were Jewish,
Philo.
right? They replaced.
Why don't you hold on? Philo's a prominent figure in Second Temple Judaism. Why don't you care about him?
Okay, good for him.
So why don't you care about him?
Because that has nothing to do with John and the words that Jesus is saying. Jesus didn't rely on Philo.
So Philo, who's a prominent Jew who understands the scriptures, who does this for a living, who's putting things into its context. Why are you just ignoring him? Why?
Yeah,
because your whole argument, you originally said, both you and Than originally agreed that you have to put it into its cultural context. Is not Philo of Alexandria part of that cultural context?
Not necessarily, because the speaker is going to be Jesus, and he's going to be relaying a message to his followers as he's praying to his God who is in heaven, right? And so the cultural context is going to be established around Jesus and his beliefs. So was Jesus two
Hold on.
powers?
Do you actually know what the two powers in heaven thing is?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea about what it is. I don't
Yeah,
study the
can
theology
you
of two
tell us what
powers,
it
but
is? Can you tell us your
yeah, so it's
understanding
gonna,
of it?
yeah, my understanding of two powers is that there's essentially going to be two persons who occupy the heavenly realm. One is going to be inferior, the other one's going to be superior, while sharing in the same essence, I assume. What does this
Okay.
have to do with the argument, though?
Because the verse you are alluding to, again, let me pull it up again.
John 17.
What was it? John 17:3.
I mean, after you read it, could I just state the argument clearly and see if you guys want to respond? Because at this point, we're
No,
just talking about
I can
arguments.
read. I get the point, right?
Well, no, you
You
don't
may
get the
know the
point 'cause I
only
haven't
true
made the
God and
argument
Jesus
yet.
Christ, whom you have sent.
Yeah, just the
Right?
Just one
proposition
sec,
isn't the
guys.
argument.
Good.
Gummy Bear is too stupid to be a sophist. He's a quasi-intellectual trying to impress a girl who friend-zoned him.
Dang.
Nice.
Who's
Okay.
Gummy Bear?
So, yeah, he's referring to me. So, yeah, so just the proposition itself isn't the argument. I can make the argument about the proposition. And then you guys can respond to it if you'd like.
Let him make his argument then. Go ahead. Do your argument.
Okay, so yeah, so in John chapter 17, verse 3, the you, which in the Greek would be say, is referring to the Father. So the predicate phrase, true God, is being denoted with exclusivity unto the subject, and Jesus, as the speaker, sets himself grammatically apart with the conjunction and, so he cannot be the same true God that's being sent. So since the you is in
Yeah.
apposition to the predicate phrase only true God,
Do you
that
know?
modifies it to be about the knowing.
hold, I'm gonna pause you because you're just literally just adding more words to the text we're reading on the screen.
Yeah, you're wasting your breath.
I'm not adding more words.
You're literally adding more words. Like I agree
I'm
with every
saying what the
aspect of what you
proposition-
just said.
okay.
Where's the argument?
The
Like
proposition.
I can get
follows-
everything that you just said from
Can I
reading
just
Psalm
finish
I
17.
get
the
the point.
argument?
I'm literally looking
Can
at
I?
the
You
Greek
said I
right
can
here.
make the
The
argument. Can I
mono
just finish the
non-lethal
Okay,
argument?
okay, okay.
That is
I'm not.
phrase
We're not going to
used
talk.
for
Hold
the
on,
first
hold on.
power.
Well, neither one of us will talk until you finish your argument. But you promise you're not going to waste our time and just repeat what it's saying on the screen.
Yep, that's
Okay,
fine.
go
That's
ahead.
fine. So the proposition, the Father is the only true God, carries with it the necessary entailment that no other person is. Since Jesus is a distinct person from the Father, he therefore cannot be this only true God.
Great. So where did you add in that wasn't already on the screen that can be combined into now this is eternal life, that they may know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent?
So are you agreeing?
What did you change in anything that you had said there?
Well, I identified what the proposition is and the entailment of it and made my argument surrounding
Okay.
that. Do you
Okay.
disagree with what the proposition is?
The proposition in his tailment that he's talking about him and the Father being separate persons.
No, the proposition is
Mhm.
that the Father being the only true God is a universal affirmative with an exclusive subject.
Again, I'm trying to
Yeah,
find
that
where the issue
that
is
is
here.
congruent with the two powers idea.
Go ahead, Dan.
Okay,
that's-
I'm not
that
here
works
to
with
talk
two
about two
powers idea.
powers. I'm here to talk about Trinitarianism.
Does your argument fail or succeed if your argument is congruent with the two powers in heaven idea?
The argument would still follow. We're talking. I don't know.
it doesn't.
Clearly, I don't care about two powers. I really don't. I could really
Okay,
give
well
a shit
then,
about
then
two
you just
powers.
don't
though.
care about actually having a discussion about whether you're wrong or
No,
right.
I
You're
want
just
to
here to
talk
try
about
to argue with
Trinitarianism
people
and their
and not
superimposition of their doctrine
deal with
onto the
evidence
Bible.
contra against your position. Yeah,
You don't even know my position.
bro, just say it with your chest.
But we're not here to talk about my position.
are we
Okay,
here to
then
talk
why are
about
you
then?
here, bro? Get out.
Your position. Why aren't you a Christian?
Your position.
That's your position.
Your position is your argument that you're trying to give us.
Yeah, and I'm
It
giving
just
you an
sounds like
argument
you're trying
against
to dance
your
around the idea
position.
that like you ran into somebody that knows how to talk about the the ancient
Wait,
Palestine.
Your rhetoric was
hold on,
trash.
hold
You
on,
haven't
hold on,
talked about
hold on,
anything substantive here.
hold on. Your
You guys
argument.
should let
Hold
Mike
on,
jump in
hold
at
on,
this point.
hold on. You just said I'm trying to give an argument against your position. Than's position is the two powers in heaven's motif.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I prefaced when I came up that I was talking about Trinitarianism, so I said, "Hey, John," not "Hey, this guy."
Than's on the screen.
Okay, cool. Well,
But
then
you don't
I can
you don't
talk
just
to.
get to pick like I'm going to talk to John. No, you're going to talk to Than, and Than's position is the two powers in heaven motif. Let's see if you can
I
address
could just
it.
talk. I could talk to Mike too.
Go ahead, Than.
I just I don't know what else to say.
There's two powers in heaven. Posit that Jesus is the Most High God.
Yeah, the Christians interpreted the second power. No, not the Most High God in the in the sense of John 17:3. You're saying?
No. Is he the same God as the Father?
It depends on what you mean by this word, like these words that you're asking.
Well, I'm referring to the. Sorry, go ahead.
You're asking an anachronistic question of the text. This is the problem, right? The New Testament authors are not philosophers. In the same way, right, that
Not making a
Jews
philosophical argument.
in the first temple period, when they say something, for instance, like Yahweh rained down fire from Yahweh, they're not asking all these philosophical questions. They just know that there is some sort of divine plurality that somehow doesn't violate the Shema. And so when you're asking these philosophical questions of the text, you're demanding something of the text.
Not asking
the
any
text isn't even
philosophical questions.
attempting to what?
Didn't ask any philosophical questions.
You did.
Which one?
You asked if he is the Most High God, and then you added some like. Say what?
That's not a philosophical question, but okay.
Bro, you're not fooling anybody.
That's not a philosophical question, but okay, go ahead.
What was your question? Say it again.
Yeah, so I mean, you restated my question pretty clearly. Is Jesus the Most High God? You said no. According to two powers, he is not the Most High God.
No, he didn't say no. He did not say no. You're straight up
Well, he said
lying.
not-
He
he
did
said-
not say
no,
no.
he
He
said-
said
he said
that
not-
depends.
sorry.
He said that
You're
depends
right.
on what you mean by those words.
Right.
He
and
never said
and he
no.
said-
Without lies, Islam
Right,
dies.
Yeah, I'm not Muslim, but yes, you're correct, 100%.
You're not
is
Muslim?
I was- I was
What does the
Why are you
title
here, bro?
say? Muslims, why aren't you Christian? What are you then?
Okay, how are you defining Muslim?
A follower of the Quran?
Oh no, I'm not a Muslim then.
What are you?
You say
I'm
Muhammad's a false
biblical
prophet.
Unitarian. Yeah, Muhammad is not a true prophet in line with the previous prophets of the previous scriptures.
What are you?
A biblical Unitarian.
So you're Unitarian.
Yep.
All right. Go. Do you want to deal with Unitarianism, Tan?
Bro,
Fine. I
you don't
like
even have to
at
argue
the end of the
against
day,
Unitarianism, just argue against the argument.
the argument still fails because like the Old Testament, Second Temple period, and the New Testament is riddled with this two powers idea. When you look in the Dead Sea Scrolls material, the Holy Spirit is also included in this. In the Old Testament, there are places where the Holy Spirit is also identified as this. It's also just worth noting when I say two powers, what I'm really saying is this is just like a label I'm putting on the referent of divine plurality within unity. The label two powers just comes from the anathematization that comes from Rabbi Akiva in the 2nd century.
Okay, nice. So, do you believe that Jesus has like this same thing that makes him God that the Father does?
You're asking a philosophical question again.
No, now I'm asking a philosophical
Are you interested
question.
in, are you
Before I
interested
wasn't.
in what the text is saying, or are you interested in a philosophical discussion?
Well, in order to establish what the text is saying, you're saying that you believe in this thing called two powers, which posits that there is two powers in heaven, right? So does the one power share in the same
Can you
nature
just
as
answer the
first
question,
power?
bro? Just answer it. Are you interested in a philosophical discussion about models of the Trinity versus Unitarian models that are philosophical, or are you
No, I'd
interested
rather
in
talk
what the
about
text
scripture.
is saying?
Yeah, I'd rather talk about the text.
Okay, then
As
stop
I'm
asking
not
me
making.
metaphysical questions that the text is
Okay,
not
so
making claims of.
I made the argument without any metaphysical word salad, without any philosophical argumentation. I used a purely
Okay, then why are
logical
you
frame
asking him if he believes in the specific model?
because he's trying.
That's a philosophical question. He's just imparting what the text means in its cultural context.
Yeah, and he's trying to posit that this verse being read this way doesn't contradict his worldview, right? Hence two powers. So I'm trying to substantiate, or rather understand.
Okay, fine. I'm going to grant it.
about two
Maybe it contradicts his worldview, but if the context is the two powers motif, would that contradict your worldview?
If the context is that, yes, if that's what the Bible teaches, that would contradict my worldview or my biblical paradigm. But again,
Okay, do you concede that the text is saying it's a two powers motif?
No.
Okay,
Why would
then
I
focus
concede
on that.
Then
Focus
your
on that.
problem is with the text.
That's what I'm trying to
Well,
do. by
then
asking you, what did you
focus on
believe in,
so
and
then
you're telling me
focus
not
on the
to ask
text. Hold on,
questions,
hold
bro.
on. Focus on the text, and then once we clarify if it has a two powers motif or not, then we could discuss if it contradicts Than's philosophical worldview.
Okay, and that's cool. That's why I'm trying to understand what it is he believes in, right? Because if you're going to say I
That's
believe in this, and
irrelevant.
this is,
No.
it's
That's
not irrelevant.
irrelevant.
You're saying
There's a
I believe in
difference
this, and
between
this is what the Bible teaches. I don't even
I
know
know
what you're
this is
saying.
hard. There's a difference between my philosophical model of the Trinity and what
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
the text is saying in terms of who the identity of God, not in the ontological sense, but in the relational sense.
Okay, so which context from the Bible is going to change the proposition of John 17:3?
All these two powers in heaven ideas. Again,
Okay, how so?
let's go to Daniel 7. How about that?
Okay, cool. Go ahead. A person
Let me
being
pull
given
it
a
up.
throne makes him God. Changes John 17:3. Nice.
Say what?
Yeah, I said a person being given a throne changes John 17:3.
Yeah,
I
what
guess.
kind of person?
A person. There is no distinction between what kind of person is being spoken about. One like the Son of Man is the only distinction the text offers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull it up.
Why is Mike on mute, bro? I kind of want to hear him talk.
Who's Mike?
Oh, is that not Inspiring Philosophy's name? Pretty sure his name is Mike.
Oh, he's talking about TikTok.
Oh, there's two of us on Inspiring Philosophy.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
I'm not Mike. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I think Son of Man just translates to the word human being, by the way. Phrase. So I saw one like a human being.
I agree.
Coming with the clouds of heaven. And he came to the Ancient One, and he was presented before him. To him was given dominion, in glory and kingship, to all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away, and his kingship is one that shall never be destroyed. So there's two figures here, two thrones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does God share his glory?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Give me one sec. Let me just pull up some verses.
Yeah, Naz's exhaustive is going to give us the usage of the word within the Bible 32 times.
Isaiah 42:8. I am the Lord.
Yeah, so
that
I
is
was
my
in the
name.
middle of speaking. Not sure if you could hear me or not, but
I
I
didn't
would
hear
like
you,
to
sorry.
finish. Yeah, so Naz's exhaustive is going to give us a count of about 32 times this word is used in Scripture, and it does not translate to give, translates to yield in this context. Not the one that's on the screen, the one that you're referring to. Go ahead. I'm done now.
For given dominion, is that what you're talking about?
Where it says God does not share his glory. No, not Daniel 7. You're talking about sharing glory.
Yeah, what verse are you talking about?
Let me just pull up the verse. I don't know the number off the top of my head.
Just as the Trinity is one God, three persons, inspiring philosophy is two people in one channel.
Yeah, Isaiah 42:8.
Okay, what would you say?
Yeah, I was just saying the word you there for my glory, or sorry, I will not give. Is used 32 times. Yeah, a ton. Yeah, used 32 times within Scripture to mean yield. So I would take the interpretation based off the context.
What are you using for that?
Oh, right now I'm just on Bible Hub. Under Naz's
so you're using a concordance, not a.
Yeah, no, I'm under the exhaustive concordance.
Yeah, that's outdated. That's not the authoritative lexicon scholars use anymore.
It doesn't change the translation of the word. Can the word be translated to yield?
Say it again.
It doesn't change the translation of the word. Can the word be translated to yield or no?
I'm looking at the Hebrew Aramaic lexicon of the Old Testament right now. So give me a sec. I am not seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm looking at like a couple
Yeah, the
different
concordance is
usages.
outdated. It's not a
I'm
scholarly
not
source.
I'm not looking just at Nas's exhaustive. I'm looking at other concordances as well.
All,
They all use
concordances in general are outdated. That is not how scholarly
concordances.
discussions and lexicography works anymore.
So I guess words change definition. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
What?
they do. That's what,
I
scholarly progress
understand that
is.
words change they change translation. It's not going to change that the word can still be used to mean this.
It's a possibility is all you're going to lean on here?
No, oh my God. It's possibility of the word being translated like this, and we necessitate this with context.
Okay, what's more likely?
Yield. Because we
Why?
see God sharing
Why?
his glory with others.
Why is the word yield more likely when the scholarship
Yeah,
disagrees?
because we see God sharing his glory with others throughout the scripture.
That's question begging.
How is that question begging exactly?
Your reasoning for why it's more likely to be yield rather than give or share is because you're assuming that there is just no other. You're assuming your Unitarian worldview is basically the point.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is that
who does God share his glory with?
If you say
God
Jesus,
shares his
I'm going to
glory
stab
with
you.
multiple people.
Say what?
He shares it with multiple people.
Who?
Yeah, angel of the Lord, Jesus, Isaiah, the apostles. Laughing's not a response.
So the angel of the Lord, right?
The angel of the Lord, Jesus,
saying the
and
angel
who
of the
else?
Lord and Jesus is begging the question because that's in contention. Because he wouldn't be sharing, because that is begging the question, because he wouldn't be sharing his glory with them if they were God.
That's a presupposition that the angel of the Lord is God, for one, and for two,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you use Jesus, that's what I'm saying is when you use Jesus and the angel. That's what we're arguing right now, right? Because we believe that the angel of the Lord is Jesus. Hold on. Let me finish. Right? We believe that Jesus is the angel of the Lord, and we believe that both of them are God. So saying that God shares his glory with them is begging the question because you're saying they're not God, right? Like that'd be us using them as an example to say that he doesn't share his glory with anyone because they are God. So that's begging the question. So who else does he share his glory with?
Which is why I gave two other attestations.
Who are the other ones?
Are you listening or?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure before I repeat myself again. Isaiah and the apostles as well.
Where does he share his glory with Isaiah?
Chapter 7.
7 what?
10.
Did Abby find it already?
This is me on the screen right here. Isaiah 7:10. Are you sure this is it?
Mm-hmm.
Again, the Lord said to Ahaz, saying,
Mm-hmm. Is the name of Yahweh his glory?
What?
Is the name of Yahweh his glory?
Is the name of Yahweh his glory?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how this is relevant. Let's say it is. What does that mean?
Yeah, Isaiah is called Yahweh in this verse.
Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz, saying?
Yeah, Isaiah was speaking to Ahaz.
So you're saying that this is Isaiah?
Yep.
Okay, so your argument is that a prophet speaking on behalf of Yahweh is now sharing in his glory because he's repeating what Yahweh gave to him?
Because he's bearing his name.
Oh, okay, so you're holding to the divine name theory, like in Exodus 3.
I'm divine. I don't even know what that is. I can't lie.
The divine name theory is that you could speak as if you are God as long as you bear the divine name.
No, I mean it's not exclusive to just bearing the divine name. If you're an anointed one of God, you can speak as God. But if you bear God's name, the argument is that you're bearing his glory.
Okay, how do you come to these conclusions?
Because the scripture says that God's name is his glory.
I still don't understand how you're coming to this conclusion.
If God says that his name is his glory and Isaiah bears his name, then Isaiah is bearing his glory. Thus, God is sharing his glory with Isaiah.
I still don't understand how you come to that conclusion.
How is Isaiah bearing his name?
Because he's being identified with the name of God. so confused. Is this rocket science?
Where is Isaiah being called Yahweh here?
So
Again,
if I say,
Yahweh
hey,
spoke to
again,
Yahweh.
John said, don't poop on Than's chest.
I would never say that.
Am I bearing John's name now?
No. If you say, if I said to you, now John said, don't do this, but it was really you who said that, then yes, you'd you would be identified as John in that context.
Okay, hold on. Than, don't poop on Than's chest. Can you reiterate that to him?
Don't poop. John said, don't poop on Than's chest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
that's
he sharing in my glory?
not analogous because that's not what's happening here.
Then what's happening here?
Okay, Isaiah is speaking to Ahaz.
Uh-huh.
Then he's identified as Yahweh because it says Yahweh speaking to Ahaz.
Through Isaiah.
It doesn't say through Isaiah. Isaiah was commissioned. Not
Is Isaiah a
spoken through.
prophet?
Yeah, but he was
What do
commissioned for
prophets
this
do?
specific task. He was commissioned for this specific task. Not, yeah, God wasn't speaking through him.
How do you know that?
Verse 3 and 4 shows us the
Verse 3 and
commission.
4, let's go. Then the Lord said to Isaiah, go out with your son Sher-Jashub to meet Ahaz at the end of the aqueduct that feeds the upper pool on the road of Lander's field, and say to him, calm down, be quiet, do not be afraid or disheartened over these two smoldering stubs of firewood, over the fierce anger of Rezin and Aram, and of the son of Remal, I can never say the names right, Remelah, from Aram along Ephraim, and the son of Remelah has plotted your ruin, saying, let us invade Judea, terrorize it, divide it among ourselves. Then we can install the son of Tabeel over it as king. But this is what the Lord God says. It will not arise, it will not happen, for the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin, with 65 years. Ephraim will be shattered as a people, the head of Ephraim as Samaria, and the head of Samaria as the son of Remelah. If you do not stand firm in your faith, then you will not stand at all. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz. So again, I'm confused here.
Yeah, so
Where's the
who's
glory
commissioned?
sharing here either, by the way? Like,
I literally just went over that. I'm not going to repeat myself. Asked and answered. So,
Okay, explain it to me
you-
like I'm 5 because
you
I don't
really
understand
didn't,
your
no,
argument
I
at all.
already said it 3 times. I'm not going to repeat myself. You guys aren't listening. It's your issue, not mine.
All right, well then
He
thank you
has
for your
been
time.
voted.
No, I think
Okay.
it,
GG's, guys.
it is your issue because
No,
you're
he's
just kind of
he's been voted off then anyway. So appreciate your time. God
Okay.
bless. He already left on his own. I don't understand how he's saying that.
yeah. Well, it's because
Do you understand the argument? Because I don't understand the argument.
the argument basically.
I get the
is-
divine name argument, but I don't get how he's imposing that upon the text.
well, because Isaiah is speaking. He wants to say Isaiah is speaking as the Lord, and so somehow his name is put in him.
But I don't get
there's
how the text is saying that. Do you see where the text is
It
saying
doesn't.
that?
It doesn't. That's the thing, because we know
Okay.
what it looks like when Yahweh says, "My name is in him." The burning bush incident would be one, right? The other problem, though, is even if we just granted that reading, it's not sharing glory. Sharing glory is a very explicit thing.
Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hey, thank you. My name is Ryan. I'm doing well. How are you guys? And I'm 33.
Are you a Muslim?
I'm not. I'm actually a Christian.
All right, appreciate your time. God bless.
Yeah, I had a quick question for
Tim just messaged us, "Yo, can I come back?"
No. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 43.
All right, are you Muslim?
Yeah, I am, alhamdulillah.
All right, why aren't you a Christian?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because of what the kid just cooked you on. John, I have a question for you. Do you believe in 2 powers in heaven?
He wasn't even a Muslim.
So
I don't care.
he was a Unitarian. Okay, all right. So he just cooked me on that. Hold on. If he cooked me on that, okay, well, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
I got
no,
cooked.
wait,
I'm
wait.
okay. Hold on. All right, I got cooked. I'm fine with being cooked. That's part of life. It happens sometimes. Okay, now I want you to explain to me how exactly that we get the divine name theory in this verse. Show me.
Okay, I'm going to show you. John, do you believe in 2 powers in heaven?
It's completely irrelevant to the question I just asked you.
No, I want to know because you threw your boy under the bus because you didn't know how to refute the kid. So do you believe in
So
two powers?
where in this verse you said he cooked me? Where in this verse do we hold to the divine name theory?
I'm talking about the two powers in heaven. You know when you threw your boy under the bus because you couldn't refute it and you kept saying that's his worldview. Yeah.
Right.
So
right. So again, so hold on. I'll answer that question if you concede. I'm more than happy. I'll go to that question. I'll answer it.
Oh, I'll concede.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Listen, Linda. Listen.
Yeah.
I know every one of you Muslims are in the chat shaking in your boots because your religion has no value or purpose. But let me ask this question.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you concede that there is no way to get the hold on.
Yeah.
There's no way to get the divine name theory in this verse, correct?
Whatever you say, boss. Do you
What does
believe
that
in
mean?
two powers in heaven?
What does that mean?
Whatever you say, buddy.
What does that mean?
Whatever you believe, you believe. Do you believe in two powers in heaven, John?
Do I believe in the two powers of heaven? No.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. Is that why you threw your boy under the bus because you couldn't answer his question logically?
He also doesn't believe in the two powers of heaven.
Look, let's just get rid of the ambiguity. What do you mean when you ask the question, do you believe in two powers in heaven?
You explain to me what two powers in heaven theory means. I want to know.
Why do I
have
have to explain something that you are asking us about?
I don't want to say something ignorant about your beliefs. I just want to know what you mean by two powers in heaven.
Yeah, it's too late for that, man. So just
come on,
continue on in the ignorance, okay?
Come on, buddy.
What do you mean
Just
when you're asking
answer.
us? Are you asking us about a philosophical model, or are you asking us about a biblical interpretation? And what does the phrase two powers in heaven refer to here?
I want to know what you mean by that. You explain it to me. I'm dumb.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, John. I mean, you're not dumb because you threw your boy under the
No,
bus.
I'm also dumb. I don't deny that either. But wait,
Explain
how did
to
I?
me what two
Oh, okay.
powers
Hold
in
on.
heaven-
Hold on. How did I throw Than under the bus?
You know how. When
How?
that kid
You said it's
posed
my
that
worldview,
question, you
not
couldn't
yours or
refute
something
him.
like that.
Yeah.
How did I throw him under the bus?
Oh yeah, you threw him under the bus because you
How?
couldn't refute him. So you said he believes in his worldview is two powers in heaven. Blah blah blah. You know what you.
I
did.
didn't say Than believed in the two powers in heaven.
I pray to God that one of the Muslims clipped that. That kid smoked you, and you, my friend on the bottom, I would never.
Wait,
sit
let me
with
ask you a
man.
question. Is smoking us just making a bunch of claims and not actually being able to deal with like the
No.
lexicography at all?
Explain what two powers in heaven is. Go ahead.
The-
It's your.
how long have we been
worldview.
streaming? Really quickly. We've been streaming for how long?
An hour 30.
It's your worldview.
Hour
You
and
should be
40
able-
hour and 30 minutes. Not a single one of you have been able to answer one of my damn questions. And every
Bro,
single
this is
time I try to
sad.
push back on a particular claim, you run away to a different one. Can you just
So-
man the hell up?
Yeah, I'm manning up. I want you to
Okay,
man up.
cool.
And
So
explain to me what two powers
is
in heaven.
lexicography something that's just we're gonna push that to the side and we're gonna judge
What
who
is-
cooks who by
Are
the
you
script that we
scared?
run? Is that what's happening?
Are you ashamed of your beliefs?
Can you answer one damn question? You just said
What-
you're man
what
enough
did
to
you
answer
say?
a question. You still
The
and you just
Lord-
didn't answer it, bro.
Don't you believe that the Lord
Your
said,
femininity is showing, bro.
"Whoever denies me, I will deny him." So tell me, what does two powers mean?
What's 2 + 2?
4.
Okay, you can't answer a question. You want to try asking again, Than?
Yeah. Is getting smoked equal
I wanna
to?
know. I want to know what two.
I'm
powers
sure there's a
in
lot of
heaven-
things you need to know.
I want to know what two powers in heaven means.
Just explain the two powers motif.
Yeah, that's
Please.
fine. We'll see what happens. Okay, two powers in heaven is a label for the heresiology that was introduced in the second century by a few like sectarian rabbinic Jews. This was targeting both Jews and Christians after the onset of Christianity. It's a label because the central dispute was about whether or not Jesus was the second power. Two powers in
second
heaven is just a
Who's the
label
first?
for that dispute because there was divine plurality that was not violating the Shema prior to the onset of Christianity. This does not limit the amount of hypostases. I know that's a big word. That just means persons within the Godhead to two people, though. This is just a label we use because that is the label that helps us like launch the discussion off of.
Right now, before you say anything, I want you to repeat back what the two powers in heaven's motif is.
Paganism.
What's defined paganism?
He's been kicked off.
No, I want to answer this question. What defined paganism?
Dude, why are you running?
Oh, he left on his own.
That was quite the evil laugh there.
That was actually insane. Dude.
God damn it, Tim.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry if I'm being a dick, but like seriously, this whole entire stream has just been people running, pretending they're manly, but they're not man enough to think for themselves and reason on the fly, and then they're gonna go, "Oh, you are getting cooked." Like, dude, the worst thing you can do for your fake ass religion is to come up here and pretend you're man enough to think on the fly, and then get pissy with me when you can't go on your script. You're just showing everybody that without lies,
stop coping. Stop coping. Everybody sees that you're coping right now, right? They see that you just got cooked hard and you're trying to cope. All right, you're making us look bad as Christians. Like, just take the L, Than. Just take the L. Okay.
My gosh.
Okay.
Man,
listen.
You probably have a really easy marriage if you can gaslight your wife that badly. Holy hell, man.
Let's do some super chats.
Is that why we never argue?
Because I'm good at gaslighting? Pretty much, yeah. Daily donation to the poor. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Andrew comes in with on a 9. A 3-part of one God, just heart, brain, and 2 of one. No, that'd be like partialism. RJ, Gummy Bear is too stupid to be a sock. Oh, we already did that one. Cooked by a kid. Mashallah, bro, they are waffling. Was that a kid? Well, he shouldn't have been up here. He said he lied to me. He lied to me about his age.
I'm gonna make another diss track.
Jesus and God are both the same. Either is superior or inferior. They're the same. Jesus is just God in the flesh, aka his son of the flesh. They died for our sins. The Lord Jesus Christ is his son. We already got funky worlds here. John 17:5. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began. No one but Jesus was truly glorified. Lord Striker, John, how do you manage to conjure every restarted person on the internet today? Are you magic? Are you paying the callers to be the stump?
This is my problem.
There is.
Said I wanted a silly goose.
There is something. There is something about me that brings out the worst in people. It's an absolute fact. I just bring out the absolute terrible worst in people. We just love silly gooses around here. OJ Simpson came in and said, if there are only 2 powers in heaven, what if all 3 persons of the Trinity need to charge their phones at the same time? Checkmate, Christians.
That is amazing.
Let's bring up another guest. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whole bunch of people joined the queue, then left the queue. You're wasting my time. Get out of here with your didgeridoo.
I want to hear the didgeridoo.
I
No, I'm going to make a poll. The people want to hear.
I muted him. I don't want to hear no didgeridoo. It's almost as bad as I'm not unmuting you until you put it down. Like really far away from you. No, that's not down. You're just gonna. Now, I see that you're faking. I could tell that your body language is not working like how human body language works.
85% of the people want to hear Than play.
I don't care.
86.
Don't care.
87.
Afzal, hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hello, am I audible?
Yep, you're audible. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 25. I think, I hope you guys remember me. I was there in the last online.
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, so, and I know Than also. I was in the IP's live also.
But are you a Muslim?
Yeah, so I was born into a Muslim family and currently I'm an agnostic. Will you?
Okay. I want to talk to Muslims today, if that's okay. We'll talk to you again another day when we take on like agnostics or
I have
atheists.
Christianity specific question.
Appreciate your time, bro.
Okay.
93% of the people.
I don't care.
74 votes.
You want me to listen? You want me to let Than play his didgeridoo? I need $100 super chat right now.
Dang, John, why are you such a hater, bro?
Muhammad Aluman. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hello, 19.
All right, bro. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, why aren't you a Christian?
I forgot what I was going to say. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Narrated Aisha, 5134. She
Sorry,
married
what?
her when I'm saying the Prophet married Aisha when she was 6 years old and consummated his marriage when she was 9.
Just looking for disagreeers only, guys. Disagreeers only. If you want to go at the Muslims
this stream
yourself,
is insane.
I thought he was
Start
trying
your
to
own
say that like somehow I need clarification because
He's
if
trolling.
that was a person trying to argue against
Mehmet,
Islam,
hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hey, how are you guys? I'm 28. I have a big thing that why I don't believe in Christianity. Can you guys hear me fine,
Are you
by the way?
Muslim?
I am.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you believe in Christianity?
Well, the biggest thing I have a hard time like believing that Jesus is God, basically.
Okay, why don't you believe it?
And because I don't believe that God would be a man.
Why?
Because why would he be a man? Like he's God.
Because he wanted to come down and he wanted to show us the way and he wanted to be the perfect
Wait,
sacrifice. He wanted to
do you
complete the
think that-
covenant. There's a whole bunch of reasons that he could take on flesh, but you're just saying because he took on flesh, I don't believe it. Why is that the case?
Wait, I'm seeing a hand. What's up?
okay. So my when I was a firefighter, my lieutenant would oftentimes come into a fire with me. Why would the lieutenant do that when he could just, stand outside the house instead of, joining in the suck with me?
But if your lieutenant had all the powers of like literally everything, he would not even go in the fire. He wouldn't even stay outside. That's not even. That's just crazy what you're saying. What?
How is that crazy?
Well,
he did
you're
do it.
Comparing a simple lieutenant, a simple human, to God. Like,
I'm not comparing. I'm trying to pull out some like an intuition basically from you, right? Why would the lieutenant do that?
to basically save people, do it himself.
There's more to it than that, right? Well, what does a good leader do?
I guess. I mean, sometimes do the work himself. I guess, right?
Yeah,
Not
he'll
only
join
let the
in.
job be
He
done.
joins in,
Mhm.
right? So
Okay.
would it not be one of the best kinds of actions for God, and therefore one of the most loving kinds of actions for God to join in on the human experience?
But so you're saying he needs the experience?
I did not say that. I
No,
don't know
I'm-
where
I'm
you
a-
got
I'm
that from me
asking
at
now,
all.
like, does
Okay,
it-
so
does-
so when Than's chief goes in with him, when Than's new and his chief is experienced, is his chief going in for his own experience?
Is it for the team, for example? Is it for the rest of them? Like for his team? I'm asking you guys. Like, I
But you're
don't
not
know why
but you're not answering
Look,
my question.
is it a good thing? Is it a good thing for
Free
the
the music
lieutenant
man.
to join
Let it be a
into
buff of intelligence to make the
the house
callers
fire
smart enough to
with his
become
team?
Christian?
Yes or no?
All right, hold on, Than.
Well-
hold on.
well,
Hold on,
I
both of
don't
you.
know.
Hold on,
That's just-
everyone. Hold on. Everyone, hold on.
I was going to do this anyways, but I guess now is the time. May God bless you all and your
Wow.
works for his kingdom. Looking forward
Do you
to
want me to do it,
hearing
John?
sweet tunes from
We
them.
just got
Smile.
$200 for you to do it, so go ahead.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna mess up a few times because I'm still learning how to do this. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, wrong one.
This stick's too long.
attack.
I hated every minute of that, but I thought it was so funny how committed you were. That's
I'm crying. Wow.
If you guys give John more money, and I'll keep.
That
doing
was worth it. Worth it.
See what you guys have done. See what you guys have done. I hope that was worth every penny. Like, I hope, I honestly, like, listen, I'm really glad that you're supporting the channel, but I hope you paid for that, saw that, and said, what did I do? Like,
I think based off the chat, people think it's worth it.
I
so
didn't,
worth
by the
it.
way. Just FYI, I didn't.
What'd he say?
He said he didn't think it was worth it. All right, go ahead with the argument.
So I'm just wondering, right? Like, so God has to basically, he came to like human form to basically get hurt. I just feel like that's
let's
kind
go
of
back. Let's go back to
pointless.
the framing here, right? Is it a good thing or a bad thing for the lieutenant to join his team in the fire?
It honestly it depends, because for example, if he dies, just give an example, right? He can't lead on. Same with like having like generals and lieutenant in war. It's not
All right,
smart.
let me
it's not a
reduce the
smart
question
decision.
some more.
Let me
Is
answer
it-
first. You're asking me something, right? I mean, I can get out like 2 sentences. Come on. It's the same with war. You have lieutenants and generals and whatever. They're not going to the front line, right? Because they got to lead. Go on.
Yeah. Okay.
So that wasn't his question.
So imagine now that this lieutenant is all powerful, and he can join, and whatever you throw at him, even if he does die, he can resurrect. Is it a good thing now for him to join his team? Is it admirable and praiseworthy, worth pursuing?
I mean, it's, I guess, sure.
Okay.
It helps
So
the people
if
around there.
If God creates humanity and says, "Here's my covenant to you. I want to bring Eden on earth, and my kingdom will be on earth and heaven, and I want you to partake in it with me." Would it not be the praiseworthy thing to do, the good kind of thing to do for God to take on human flesh and join in on the experience of humanity?
Money, 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 money.
This isn't God needing to do something. It's not something he needs.
But do you really need that to believe, for example, like
I just explicitly said he doesn't need it.
No, I'm telling you, like, do you need, like, if he didn't do that, right? Let's say Christianity is still the same and stuff, whatever. But let's say he didn't come to earth and basically live a life, right? Do you need it for your religion or for your beliefs to like?
Yeah, I mean, if God chose to do something different, then Christianity would not be Christianity, right? But that's just like trivial. That doesn't really answer my question, because your big thing is, well, I don't believe that Jesus could be God, because why would God do this thing called the incarnation? I just gave you one consideration for why God would do such a thing.
It just seems kind of pointless to me. You're giving the fire example, right? I'm
okay,
sure there
so-
were a lot of examples at the time, right? He helped a lot of people and whatever.
Okay.
but that's just-
All right. Oh, he did it because he wanted to. What's the issue?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, God just came down in flesh because he wanted to. Thought it was the best way to do it, so he just did it.
It just seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? And like,
So
even
wait,
without,
hold
But
on.
I'm just gonna
it's not
grant.
just
I'm just
helping
gonna
people,
grant
right?
it's
Like-
pointless. I'm just gonna grant like it's pointless. What's the issue?
Okay. Well, he was in a lot of pain here too, right? He got crucified. Like it's
Okay.
He was in a lot of pain, so that just seems pointless.
I agree.
And-
Okay, so what's the issue?
God wouldn't do something that's pointless.
How do you know that?
You just said you agreed.
How do you know he wouldn't do something that's pointless?
Because God is like the all-knowing. He wouldn't do
Mhm.
something pointless.
How do you know
I
that?
feel like that's because God wouldn't do anything That's. But what do you mean? How do you know that? That's literally it, in Judaism, in Christianity, and Islam. It's just a factual thing. Like I can't quote you like on a Bible thing. I would have had to search
Okay, so
it up,
it's
but
just
I'm
it's
pretty
just true
sure.
because it's true.
Do you think Jesus or God or like whatever would do something pointless?
I'm not making a claim here. You're
No, I'm
claiming this
asking. I'm
stops.
literally
I'm not
asking.
making.
No,
I'm
no,
not making a claim. You're making a claim.
I'm asking.
You're
No, no,
saying,
yeah, I'm making a claim.
hold on. Let me finish. You're saying this prevents you from being a Christian, right? So therefore, there has to be some sort of contradiction or logical problem that prevents it from happening. You're just saying it is this thing, and therefore it's wrong. Why is it wrong?
All right. For example, like we talked about the crucifixion, right? He was in a lot of pain. I said.
Yep.
He's on the cross, right? And
Yep.
he's basically, I don't know what it is, like begging or screaming or talking with
Yep.
God and asking, like, I don't know if I'm sure, but like something like, "Hey, why have you forsaken me?" or whatever.
Sure.
Something. How does that work? I'm by the way, like, I'm not trying to attack or whatever. I'm literally just asking.
But
I
you're
feel like
saying
you
this
guys are
prevents
a
you
lot-
from being a Christian. Why does it prevent you from being a Christian?
Because let's say the reincarnation is real, right?
Yep.
How is Jesus talking to God, and how is Jesus basically?
Right, you're just bringing up a whole bunch of things. How does it prevent you from being a Christian? What's the issue? What's the logical contradiction? What's the thing that you say, hey, this is impossible, so therefore Christianity can't be true?
Oh yeah, well, the thing is, I don't believe he would be. Basically, I would not believe he would just become a human.
Why?
And get crucified and
Why?
talk to God.
Why? Why don't you believe that? You're just repeating the things again. You're just going in a circle where you're repeating the things that he's doing, but
All
you're
right,
not
let's
giving
talk-
me a
let-
reason
let me-
why it's
let
an
me-
issue.
Let me get a simple point. You understand? Because you guys are great debaters, and I get that you guys trying to make the points that way. He is crucified, right? He's screaming to God. Jesus is talking to God.
Okay, I'm going to stop you again because all you're doing is repeating the things that are happening. You're just telling me.
All right.
You're just telling
How
me
is
events.
this- how is
Hold
he
on. Let me
asking
finish.
himself?
Let me finish. You're telling me events. You're saying event X happened. Great. I agree. Event X happened. What's the issue with event X?
Okay, how is he asking himself to be saved? Is he talking to himself?
Can you read the psalm that Jesus is citing?
Psalm 22. Hold on. So, okay, how's he asking himself? He's not. He's asking the Father. So again, what's the issue?
But isn't he the Father? Isn't it all in one?
No. He's not the Father.
Wait, were you actually taught that as a Muslim? That we believe that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, they are.
Wait, are you taught that we believe that Jesus is the Father?
No, you guys
They
have the
are a
Father,
lot, yes.
of course, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and whatnot. I don't know what else you guys
Yeah,
got.
but they're not the same.
Well, okay, but
So it
they're
makes no
all
sense.
they're
I mean, your
three in
very
one,
question.
right? They are
Wait,
three
hold
in
on,
one.
hold on,
It's
hold on,
God
hold
coming
on.
to earth, right?
That
Is it a
doesn't
fact or
even
not?
matter. That doesn't matter because your very understanding here on that is flawed. You just because your very question reveals more about your statement that you just made. You asked the question. You said Jesus asked himself. There's two persons, Jesus and the Father. So Jesus is not asking himself because there's an extra person. So that just reveals either you don't know what you're saying or you had a
So,
slip of the tongue. Which
You're
one
saying
is it?
there's an extra person and he's asking.
Wait, which
another
one is it
person.
though?
So there are
Do
three
you-
persons.
Wait. Do you just have a misunderstanding? Because I'm fine if you admit you have a misunderstanding. We can clear that up. But
Yeah,
was
I'm
that a slip of
asking.
the
I
tongue
just
or was that a
asked you something.
misunderstanding?
I
So
just
are you
asked,
wanting
like-
a clarifying question because you'll misunderstand, or was that a slip of the tongue?
Well, you said he's not asking. If your guy said he's not asking himself, he's asking another person, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
you. I
that's what I
think
just said.
honestly, with the way that you're using the language of person, I think you know what the model of the Trinity is, and I think you're being a little facetious.
Wait, what do you mean? You guys are being so exact and so accurate. And when he says, basically, he said the word person, meaning three different things.
We never brought up person. You brought up person. That's why I think you believe in the.
No. Don't lie, bro. You just said person.
So
Did
when
you
you
say
when you
person?
said, hold on, I want to ask him this question. When you said that Jesus asked himself, was that a mistake?
Well, you not really, because you guys.
Okay,
are
so then
saying
you
it's
don't
3 and
understand.
1.
Okay, so you don't understand. You
Wait,
just
bro,
said that
bro,
you as a
listen,
Muslim are not taught.
You
No,
can't
no,
just
you let me
keep
speak.
talking, keep
You
talking.
just
When I
asked.
say
Yes, I
something,
can.
just
I
keep
actually
talking.
can. I actually
But
can.
you
And I'm
guys are
going
being
to.
so
You said
focused
as a
on like, hey,
Muslim,
you're
you're
not
not taught.
answering the
You
question
said
while
that
you
as a
guys are doing
Muslim,
it
you're not
yourself.
taught
What are you
that
even trying to do,
Jesus is the
bro? I
same as
can,
the Father. And then you just contradicted yourself. You just literally
like, what
contradicted
I
yourself. You said
honestly,
that Jesus asked
bro,
himself.
I came here like in good faith. I'm asking like normal questions, and you're just
Yeah,
playing. Like you're not even taking it
and I
serious.
asked you so many times.
Okay,
and
hold
you
on,
don't know
hold
where
on. I
you're
think
at.
we can clear this
No,
up. I
you
think we
didn't.
can clear this up. What do you think that Christians think the Trinity is?
It's basically 3 and 1. The great example, right, with the water, ice, and steam. I guess
That's a terrible.
Right?
That's a
Terrible example, but you think it's 3 and 1. So then why would you say that Jesus talked to himself?
Because it's still the conclusion is 3 and 1. It's
So then
still
if it's
1.
3 and 1, how is he talking to himself? Where's the 3?
Well, that's where I'm asking you. Can you clarify
Okay,
that?
so
Like, I'm
again,
honestly just
I
asking.
think you understood more than you're letting on here. All right, so the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy
Okay,
Spirit, 3
let me
distinct persons,
here's
singular
a really
nature.
easy clarifying question.
Mhm.
Let's just say that Tim, John, and I really love each other.
Hmm.
We love each other so much that we actually like joined our bodies together,
Mhm.
but our heads. So everything is all together, but our heads are just kind of like we can still look at each other and talk and do our, you know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Can we
It's
make
really
out?
creepy.
I
Um,
I honestly
hold on,
did
let me
not know that.
finish. Hold on.
So calm down, bro. Okay, go on.
So if I look to my left, I'm like, "Hey, Tim, what's up, bro?" Am I talking to myself now?
No. In that case, no.
Okay, cool.
But do you guys also believe like so? You're basically saying 3 people. Well, I'm using people myself, right? 3 things, entities are in one. So like, do they all have their own like logic, a
Right, so just
mind,
what is
and
preventing you from being a
thought?
Christian?
It just seems a bit vague. That's my whole thing. I feel like religion is like a crazy thing to believe in, right?
You want to
Whatever
talk
religion
about
you are.
stuff? Wait.
Can I please, bro?
Let
Like,
him finish. Let him finish.
like, what are you even trying to do? Honestly, like I honestly believe that whatever religion you are, it should be very clear, right? Like there should be no
Okay, great.
doubts. It's still, of course, a religion. You got to believe in it. It's in a word, right? You
Great.
got to believe
So where
in
do you
it.
get the standard that it has to be very clear?
Yes.
Where do you get that standard?
Yeah, why?
That it has to be really clear.
Yeah.
Honestly, my personal, just my mind. Honestly, like if I have
Right.
to.
So
if I'm
Christianity
gonna
is
believe in
wrong
something-
because your feelings?
No, I'm not saying that. You're saying why does it have to be clear? That's just my personal thing. It has. If I
Right, so
need
because
to
if your
believe in
feelings.
something, can I? You're asking something, and I get 4 words out, and you're already like talking over it. Is that? Is
But
that
you,
like
you
the
just
thing
said
guys do?
it's because of your feelings. But go ahead and explain how it's not.
Bro, what are you saying? I'm saying you're. What is your question? Is your question? Let me think. Let me say if I
Dude, I
if I
don't
got
think
that
you know
right.
where you're at right now, man.
It's
I
your.
don't-
Well,
It's your.
let him speak. Let him speak.
It's your question, like basically, why do I have to believe in a religion? Like, why does it have to be clear? Isn't it very easy? Like, of course it has to be clear. Like, if it isn't clear, like, why would you believe it?
Why does it have
Is
to be
it
clear?
clear? Is it clear for you?
Why does it have to be clear?
Because I wouldn't believe if I don't have the answers. If I can't,
God
we
bless you,
can't
fellas.
see it, we can't
Keep
smell it.
pressing for the King's Psalm.
It's so hard. It's so
Kiwi
hard
Par
to believe
5
already.
biblical
You gotta
truths.
have some factual truth.
What does a thought smell like?
That I'm saying. What do you mean?
You said you
With
can't
thought,
see it,
I
can't
just
smell it.
with
What does your
thought, I
thought
just mean
smell
like just a bit. But of course, there's not
Wait, can you smell
100%
your thoughts, bro?
evidence, right? I feel
I'm,
like
st-
you
I'm
just need a
still
bit
I'm
of
still
evidence.
I'm still waiting for the question
Wait,
to be
can you smell
answered. Why does it have to be clear?
Why is you said 2 + 2? Why is I'm trying to answer this, right? Why is 2 + 2 4? Why is that so
Okay.
right? 'Cause
Okay.
it's
Is
clear,
quantum
right?
mechanics
Like
great. Is quantum mechanics clear?
It is.
Quantum mechanics is clear?
I mean, for
Okay, what's
what
the
we know,
Heisenberg uncertainty principle? What's the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Tell us right now.
bro, what are you even trying to do, bro?
You said it's
quantum
clear.
mechanics. You said it's clear.
It's called a
What is the
counterexample.
Heisenberg uncertainty?
No, no,
It's
no, okay,
called a
it's not clear.
counterexample.
I'll change my
That's what
answer.
they're
It's
doing.
not.
Okay, it's not clear. Is quantum mechanics true?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Christianity's not clear. Why does that make it not true?
But that's a whole different thing, though. There's a lot of stuff we still can prove, right, in the world. Like a lot of
You're
stuff
not
we
answering the
still don't
question.
know.
It's different. Yeah, I agree. Why is one, like, where's the symmetry breaker? Why is quantum mechanics true even though it's not clear, but
And why
Christianity's
religion
false
isn't?
because it's not clear?
Because there are a lot of other religions where it is clear. So if you gotta pick one, you pick the most clearest one and the one
But
that's
wait,
least
Einsteinian
fake.
classical mechanics is clearer than quantum mechanics.
What bro? Are you retarded? Like, what are you even on about? We're talking about
Yes,
a
I
whole
am.
different
Okay, to answer
topic
my
now.
question. Wait.
I just said it
Hold on.
isn't.
Ask
Like, you're
ask
not
it
even
again, Tim.
coming,
Ask
bro.
it again.
It's-
Ask it again.
What do you mean? Why are we ignoring what I just said? Like,
The
what's the-
Einstein's version
Bro,
is
why are
clear.
you
Hold
ignoring
on.
what I
Hold
just
on.
said?
Hold on. Hold
What
on.
are you
Hold on.
saying?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Why are you
Hold
playing? Why are
on.
you
Hold
ignoring
on.
what I
Hold
just
on. I'm
said?
not ignoring what you said. Pay attention. Einstein's version is clearer than quantum mechanics, but yet quantum mechanics is more true. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, you said it. If it's more clear, then therefore it's more likely to be true. You haven't shown me how that's consistent yet. So again, why does Christianity have to be clear to be true?
Because it isn't. Is
So
Christianity clear?
okay,
Is
so
the
because your
Bible clear?
feelings, Christianity is wrong because you feel like it's wrong.
No, I'm not saying. Like, do you believe in the Bible? Like, what Bible do you read?
The right one. Anyways,
what?
so Christianity is wrong because you feel like it's wrong.
No, there are just a lot of mistakes. It's fake. It's It's just strange.
Okay, so it's wrong because you feel like it's wrong.
It's wrong because it's confusing.
No, what do you mean? He's confusing. What are you even saying? Do you believe in the Bible?
I'm
Like, that
I'm
is not
basically just
correct?
reducing down what your argument is. You don't know how to think philosophically when it comes to the Trinity, so therefore it's probably made up.
Wait, so let me ask you this question about Islam. Let's say
So
we
why
have
can't
somebody.
you answer?
Hold
Do
on,
you
hold on, hold on,
believe in
hold
the
on, hold on,
Bible?
hold on, hold
Well,
on,
why
hold on.
can't you
Hold
answer
on,
this
hold
question?
on, hold on, hold on. Let's say we have somebody that has an IQ of 4.5, like Muhammad. But anyways, so we got a guy who's got an
Bro,
IQ of 4.
you're being so dumb right
So
now.
so we got a guy who's at an IQ
honestly
of 4.
showing
Hold
like
on, hold on,
so
hold on.
weird.
Let me land the plane. Let me land the
Like
plane.
I've said, like
Let me
honestly,
land the
I've
plane.
came
Let me
here with
land the
good
plane.
faith.
Let me
You guys
land the
are just
plane.
making fun
Let
of
me land
everything.
the plane. Let me land the plane. Let me land the plane. So we got a guy who's got an IQ of 4 and he cannot understand Islam. Does that make Islam false?
No.
Okay, but it's not clear to him, so why is it true?
But are you now excluding like the millions of others that find it fake too? Do they all have an IQ of 4? No.
Okay, so how many people
But
have
you
to?
guys are
Okay,
so
so
set
great,
on like
great,
giving
great,
examples that
great.
have
No,
nothing to do
I'll
with the
agree with
whole
your
point.
criteria. I'll
That's
agree with your
crazy.
criteria. I agree with your criteria. How many people do you need to have, and what IQ level do they need to have for something to be considered clear enough that it's true?
If you got a Bible that's missing so many pages that has numerical errors,
Oh,
that
you
has
do
like
not want to go down this route, my friend.
chronological
You're not answering
errors,
my
it is
question,
fake.
Mehmet.
No,
Mehmet,
you're asking
Mehmet, you're
why
not
it's
answering
not
my
clear.
question. You're not answering my question, Mehmet.
But didn't you ask
You're
me why
being
it's not
a
clear?
silly goose, Mehmet. Don't be a silly goose now. Now answer my question. How many people and what IQ do they need to have for something to be considered clear?
I don't know.
Because
You're binding
obviously
it to an IQ.
one person with a
You're-
4 IQ is not enough to determine that it's not clear. So how many people?
But you're bringing the whole IQ and the amounts of people. I'm not saying that.
You said it, if it's clear, it's more likely to be true. How do we determine in clear here? Because again, let's say 1,000 years from now. Hold on. Let me say 1,000 years from now. Hold on. 1,000 years from now, IQ starts to go down. People start getting dumber, right? Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy? 1,000 years from now.
Stream right now. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
great. So 1,000 years from now, 1,000 years from now, people get really dumb. So dumb to the
Especially
point.
the
Hold
retards on the right
on.
and
Let
the
me
corner.
finish. I know you're scared and shaking, but let me finish.
What do you
So
mean?
1,000 years ago. Okay, if you interrupt me again, I'm going to mute you. I don't like muting people, but let me finish. 1,000 years from now, people get really, really dumb, right? Just through genetics, right? A lot of inbreeding happens. They get really, really dumb. They're so dumb that the majority of people on Earth no longer understand Islam. Does Islam become false?
No, it doesn't.
Why?
because the religion is still the same. There are no mistakes in there.
But it's not clear.
It is clear.
But it's not.
You're
1,000
talking-
years from now, they're so dumb they don't understand it. How's it clear?
No, but you're now talking about Islam and the Quran. That's clear.
If 1,000, okay, listen, man.
Give me an
I
example
know
of the
thinking
Bible.
is. I know thinking is hard. I know thinking is hard. But let's try to
You
do
gave
this
me a
again
whole
together as a team.
example. Give me the
Let's
same
hold
example
hands.
with the
Let's
Bible.
hold hands and let's walk through this. Okay.
Let's
1,000
do it,
years
yes.
from now, people are
holding your
so
hands.
stupid. They're so stupid they don't understand the Quran. How's
Which
it
is
clear?
now, right? It
I
is now.
actually
It's
have a
happening right
textbook
now. You got
example
people
of this
blowing
from the
people up.
Quran.
It's happening right now.
Okay, can you just steel man my argument so see if you can understand it?
I'm sorry, what? Was it to me?
Can you tell me my argument back to me in a way that I would agree that yes, that is my argument?
Bro, you're giving 20 arguments, 20 different
No, I'm only giving
topics.
one
You're-
argument. There's only one argument here. What is it?
You're saying, why is it fake? Like, if people get dumb, is it still
Have you done a
fake
vote?
for them?
What are they saying?
Hey, just really quick. If it has to be clear, then you shouldn't believe in the Quran.
Wait,
Your
before
own
we go
Quran
on to that,
says- your own- your own
wait,
Qur-
wait.
hold on.
Can I
Your
say
own
something?
Quran
Because you guys are
says-
changing the topics every time. I honestly want
No,
to.
no,
Like,
no.
I've
I'm
asked
just
this, like, 5
testing your
times.
standard. I'm just looking for consistency with your standard. Surah 3:7.
But can I answer?
He is the one who has
like,
revealed
can
to
I
you.
ask a
Oh, you don't
question
even
too
want me to
after that?
read you this verse, huh?
You
go on.
do Muhammad voice there.
You guys are gonna change the topic again?
No,
We
no,
have.
this is the
we've
topic.
been
We're
on the
topic
same
right now.
topic for like
No,
a
no,
half
no,
hour.
Listen, okay, look. I'll again. I guess I have to do this a lot. 5th grader language. Okay, you made a
So
claim.
you retards can understand.
You
Go on.
made a claim. It has to be clear if it's going to be from God.
But you're not even answering if it is clear for you. Is it clear for you? I'm honestly asking. Is it?
Yes.
I'm just see. I don't know.
Yes.
Everyone
Okay, I
listen,
answered
these
yes. Now
Christians,
answer
they
Than's
can't
question.
even
Whatever,
answer
whatever,
if it's
whatever
clear
the
or
worst
not.
case scenario
Like, their
is
whole
for me,
belief, they
that's
can't
my
even
answer
say
right
if
now.
it's the truth. That's crazy.
Oh my
Okay,
lord,
okay.
dude.
Look,
Are you,
watch,
are you,
watch, Mehmet, watch,
insane.
Mehmet,
Even
Mehmet.
if you
Listen,
say
listen,
no.
listen,
Bro,
Mehmet,
even if you
Mehmet,
say
Mehmet,
no.
Mehmet, Mehmet,
It's been
Mehmet,
like
Mehmet,
literally
Mehmet,
20
Mehmet,
minutes.
Mehmet, Mehmet, Bennett. All right, Christianity is very clear to me. All right, now answer Than's question.
So, what?
Okay.
Ask it again. Yeah.
Is your criteria that it has to be clear in order for it to be from God?
It's gotta be. It's even gotta be more than clear. It's gotta be like perfect.
Awesome. I love that. Great. Great. It has to be clear. It has to be perfect. That means we have to understand it. I'm assuming is what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Surah 3:7. He is the one who has revealed to you, O Prophet, the book of which the verses are precise. They are the foundation of the book, while others are elusive. Those with deviant hearts follow the elusive verses, seeking to spread doubt through their false interpretations, but none grasp their full meaning except for Allah. As for those well grounded in knowledge, they say, we believe in this Quran. It is all from our Lord, but none will be mindful of this except from people of reason. If you look at that, oh, you pulled it up, John. Look at the footnote really quick.
Mhm.
The precise verses are easy to understand and deal mostly with matters of belief and practice, such as the belief in one God, forbidden foods, and commandments. As for the elusive verses, their full meaning is known only to Allah, such as the meaning of letter combinations at the beginning of some surahs, such as Alif, Lam, Mim, and how Allah settles himself at the throne. So your own Quran has verses in it that nobody could ever understand. So
Okay,
based
but
off your own
you're
criterion,
literally answering it.
Islam's
Aren't you like
false. Yeah.
answering? But aren't you like answering your own question by yourself right now? Because you're saying like there are a couple things we humans can't understand. These are the things. Done. You know what it is. But with you guys, it's. Do you get what I'm saying, or are you?
We know what it is too. It's the Trinity right here. Yeah, you can't understand the Trinity. Woo.
What? What?
Your criteria is that it has to be fully understandable and perfect if it's from God. Your own Quran is admitting that it does not meet that standard.
No, that's not true. That's not at all true. The thing
Oh,
is,
so
you're
okay,
even
hold
giving
on,
now you are
right?
changing
Where
the
it is-
words of Allah. I,
Okay.
the Christian, take
Just-
your
just-
Quran more
just-
seriously than you take your Quran.
Hold on, just answer this question, right? Hold on, what was it? 737? I lost it for some reason. All right, just answer this question. What does this mean?
Wait, let me. They got it pulled up on stream, honestly. Wait,
On
I
screen.
see it. Here's the one who is revealed to you, prophet the book. Okay, what's the question?
What does this mean? Well, others are elusive. What does it mean when it say some verses are elusive? What does that mean?
Well, you explain it like you know it so well.
You're the Muslim. I'm asking you.
I'm not saying
does
I
it
know
mean?
everything.
What does it mean?
I'm asking you. You want to make a point. I'm asking
Okay,
you.
well, if I'm just taking the plain reading of the text, it says,
Well, it
he
just
who-
of course, like,
you
it's
just asked me a question. Are you going to let me answer?
Of course, go on.
Right. So he is the one who revealed to you, O prophet, the book in which some verses are precise. What's the book? The Quran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Some verses are precise. Right. They are the foundation of the book, while others are elusive. What does the word elusive mean?
But something basically hard to catch or
Hard to understand, right? Right. So by
Yeah.
definition, it means it's not clear.
Yeah, of course, some things are still not clear, bro. We are we have human minds. Our brains are small.
So
We-
there
of
are
course
some
we don't-
verses. There are some verses in the Quran that are not clear. Correct.
Sure.
Great.
For
so
us. Mhm.
you by your definition, if it's not clear, then it's not true.
And if I may ask, what's not clear to you then?
I'm just telling you what the Quran says. I just trust what the Quran says. It says that some verses are not
Mhm.
clear. You agree it says some verses are not clear. So, ready, Tim? Modus ponens, right? If being not clear is not true, and the Quran says there are verses that are not clear, then by definition, those verses are not true.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's more about like for example, like if you got a verse that's a bit fake, like it's even saying it in the line next to it, right? If people follow those fake stuff, a lot of wrong and bad stuff can happen. It's more talking about stuff like that. But you guys, the whole main thing, the Trinity, that's fake. That's like the biggest thing in your guys' religion.
Your reason, what is your main reason for saying it's fake?
What's fake?
The Trinity. You said the Trinity is fake because it's really hard to understand. It should be clear if it's from God.
I'm not saying it's just hard to understand. I'm saying it's hard to understand.
But
the thing is, I'm just saying. It's so nice.
I'm gonna give
What
you
do
wait. I'm gonna tell you what you just said, and I'm gonna give you the chance to change your words here,
Mhm.
because I think you just made a mistake.
Wait, can I say something
You just
also?
said the
like,
words. I'm not
you
saying
guys-
it's hard to
No,
understand. I'm saying
I'm
it's
going to
hard to
talk about
understand.
something really different. Like you can still make your point. I'm just saying it's very obvious. This is not my first language. Come on, like I speak
Yeah,
6
yeah.
different
Fair enough.
languages. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
piece of
saying. I'm
shit,
giving you the
idiot.
opportunity here,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Like-
I'm not even saying it to you. What's his name, by the way? What's your name? The guy
Big
in the
Sexy.
right with the. I'm not saying what.
Which one?
Is it the sexy
Why
one or the
is he-
handsome
he-
one?
Black one
he's
or the brown
like
one?
Only one that has no addition
white
to
one?
this whole thing. He's just acting like a retard. Like, why is that? Is this like your
Who?
mascot?
Wait, who's acting like a
What's up with
retard?
him?
It's definitely
You are.
Tim.
Oh, Tim?
Is this like your mascot?
Listen. People just keep calling me racist, so I just brought up a black guy as like to prove I'm not. So
Or is he black? Or it's like
Yeah.
one of those blacks that acts like he's just white. I can even see it on my screen that he.
Bro,
that he doesn't
dude just
even
called
look
you an
like-
Uncle Tom, bro. You gonna take
called you
it?
Uncle Tom. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up. Fan's gonna shut up. Tim, you want to cook? Go ahead, cook.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. So, man, you don't know where you're at right now. So here, you're talking to a retard, like you just said. And so, man, if you don't do good talking to me, man, that's gonna be really bad for you. Okay, so it has to be clear to be from God? Yes or no?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and so we just read a verse to you, where it says, "Not everything. There's only certain things that Allah understands. It's not gonna be clear to everyone."
Yeah,
in
but
Islam, right?
it gives specific things that it says. It's not like basically we don't have the mind to comprehend it. Like we can't understand it.
Yeah, are there certain things that only Allah understands?
So for example, yeah, sure, of course, God understands.
Do you understand the nature of Allah completely, or are there some things that are unclear about His nature?
So of course, a lot of stuff I do not know.
Okay, gotcha. So, and if there's lack of clarity, then you shouldn't believe it, because you just said earlier that if it's clear, it's from God. And so if there's any unclarity, then it's not
Yeah,
from God.
but I'm saying more like it is, for example, unclear for me, and I'll do some research and I'll understand it. But with
Okay, so the
Christianity,
Trinity.
if you
So
do
let's
your
just go back. That
research,
doesn't help you. Yeah,
yeah.
that doesn't help you. So Than, John, and I, we all think the Trinity is clear. So that cannot be a reason why you don't believe in the Trinity and say that it's false. Because we're not just saying it's, when we say that something is true, we're not just talking about what you think. We're talking about true objectively. We're talking about for everyone who would think about it.
Can I ask you
So
something?
when I say
Can I
the
ask you
Trinity is
something?
true, no, you're
Can
going
I
to
ask
stick
you
on what I'm
something?
saying.
No, I'm only
No,
answering,
you're
bro. I'm
not.
only
You're
answering
going to stick
questions.
on
Let me
what I'm
answer.
saying. No.
Let me.
You're going to stick on
Why
what I'm
are you
saying.
so
You're going
scared?
to stick on what I'm
Like
saying. Because
everyone in the
I
chat,
didn't even finish what I was
can you
saying.
guys like feel
Dude,
his
can you
like
even let
he's
me
so
finish what I'm
scared to
saying?
answer questions?
Wait,
Isn't
can
that
you even
crazy?
let me finish on
Bro,
what
you
I'm
got a
saying?
Christian here, and
Wait,
these guys like
wait.
debate
Can you
every
let
time,
me
bro. I just
finish what
randomly
I'm
join. They
saying?
are so scared. Why are you?
Dude,
Wait, I'm not even
interrupting
gonna
doesn't
say
help
they.
you
Why
win
are you
arguments.
so scared? Are you like
Why are
the
you
dumb
treating
one
the
in the
black
group?
Interrupting
guy
doesn't
like
help
this?
you win arguments.
Are you like the dummy in the
Interrupting
group
does
that
not
can't
let you
answer?
win arguments.
Okay, go on.
Interrupting doesn't
You're
help
just
you win
scared. I'm gonna
arguments. Great.
accept that you don't want to
I'm
answer
going
questions.
to finish what I'm saying, and you're not going to interrupt. It's very simple. It's very, very simple.
Yeah, you're
So
scared. You're scared.
John, Than, and I understand the Trinity. It's clear to us. But you're saying that as an objective metric, it must be clear. But then you just said earlier that, well, there are certain things that are not clear to me, but that doesn't affect the matter. So then what's your argument, dude?
That my argument, my thing is, for example, even like, no, I'm not gonna say Judaism, but even Islam is just way more clear than Christianity. That's my thing.
We're going
Okay.
back to where we started.
Can I interject real quick, Tim? If that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Gliblagorp is the. Hold on.
Keep
Oh
rotating.
my god.
No, I know it's just now for you one time. You got.
Okay, you're muted. I'm gonna finish what I'm gonna say, right? Okay. I don't like muting people, but I didn't cut you off. I just interjecting on Tim. I cut Tim off, so relax. All right. Simple question, and I'm gonna let you and Tim go back and forth. It's a very simple question. Gliblagorp is the one true God. I am a prophet of Gliblagorp. Gliblagorp told me to tell you, if you say Gliblagorp 3 times, you'll be saved. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I did.
Is it clear?
Pretty clear.
All right, it's more true than Islam. Go ahead, Tim.
But that's just like, once again, it's just like pure retardism. Like honestly, maybe that's your religion.
It is so funny listening to the pot calling the kettle black, man. Do you know what a counterexample is?
But can I just honestly, like, please remember your
Dude,
question.
you never
Abby,
on
what,
topic.
has this been
Dude,
2
you
hours
fail at
now?
tracking.
2 hours without a
You don't
single
even know how to
question
stick
I'm
on
asking
topic.
getting answered?
No, honestly, no, not even. Like, I'm honestly just want to talk. You guys.
Do you know what?
Like,
no. Do you know what a counterexample is?
I'm just asking. Can I ask some?
Do you know what a counterexample is?
White black man.
Dude,
Can
answer
I
the
ask
question.
something to the white black man?
Answer the question.
Do you know what a counterexample is?
Don't answer the question with a question.
I asked first. I asked something first. You're answering my question.
Okay, I don't care. We're not in a school bus right now going, I did this first. Do you know what a counterexample is?
The teacher is muting me. You guys are acting like that. We are in the school bus, and you guys are sitting in the back. Especially the guy on the right, on the guy.
You're saying that because he's black?
No, I didn't.
Wow. Did you just back of the bus him?
Yo, everyone chat.
I'm not
this guy Rosa Parks, dude.
This right now.
Bro, I'm not even that racist,
I'm the
man.
back of the bus.
Can I ask him something, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So honestly, this bro, I came in like honestly good faith, and then I called you retards like 5 minutes in. It's you guys that started. I just came with questions.
Look,
like I didn't even want to debate. I just had some questions. All right. So my question, like honestly, just a friend. Like you don't have to like debate me on it. Like, why do you believe in Christianity?
Because it's true.
I will answer that question.
Well, hold on. No, it's Tim. Tim gets the chance. Tim gets the chance.
The black man, the white black man.
Well, what's funny is, do you see the prompt at the bottom here? Muslim, why aren't you Christian? It's almost like that's what we're discussing right now. Why are you asking that irrelevant ass question?
But isn't this like, guys? I don't know what the other guys' names are, but isn't this just kind of a cop out? Like, It's just you're just basically like turning the question on me.
Wait.
I'll
Can you
answer
read
that.
for me? You know how to read, right? You know how to read? Do
Yeah,
you
but
see the
this
thing
is
at the
just a
bottom?
cop out, bro.
It's going by slow
It's
enough
a
for you
cop
to
out.
read it, dude.
I mean, you guys want to talk to
I think
Muslims, and I want to
it's going
talk
by
back.
slow. No, even with someone of your stature, like you can read that because it's going slow enough for you to read. It says Muslims. Why aren't you Christian? Don't you see that?
But isn't it normal that, like, for example, you're asking me why I'm not?
All right, I'll bite the
I
bullet
can
because
ask
it's more simple than Islam.
But why
It's more
isn't he
clear.
answering it? Because he's a dumb fuck. That's the reason. Okay, I'll talk with you. I'm just gonna right click this so I don't see his face.
Dude, you
Okay,
can't even
sorry,
read
what's your
text on the screen.
bro? You're just
He
scared
doesn't
to
wanna see
answer.
your face.
Your butt buddy gotta answer for you. Isn't that
You
sad?
can't even read text on the screen.
But,
Hey,
but
hey,
ignore.
hey.
What
Yeah,
the heck
it's
is wrong
fine.
with you
I
guys?
hate
Let me.
each other.
I'm
Is
gonna
there a
ignore it. Can you
problem?
mute him too,
I
please?
think
Can you mute him?
you
Like
should
he's
just
not
kick him
even
anyway.
offering anything.
I can't.
So
You
you're-
got. I
Yeah,
can't
you
kick him until he gets voted out. That's
Yeah,
the
you
rule.
So your answer was basically
You did
that
earlier.
is more true than Islam, right? Hello.
My answer is it's more clear.
It's more clear than Islam. Well, let's forget Islam, right? Like you don't have to compare let's not compare. You guys don't
It's the
believe
clearest religion. That's why I'm a Christian.
93% out.
You just
why-
got voted off the island. God bless you. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thank God.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Dude, we're just getting all the silly gooses, bro. Dude, I haven't heard a back of the bus
got
joke
Rosa
since I was
Parks,
in middle
dude.
school. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Bro.
That was crazy.
All right, let's do a quick grift break. Lord Striker, don't let Than play John. Allowing him is ad populum. $10 if you let Than play the instrument. I got a 10 on Than playing. Oh, this was all before we got that. Than, you got to fix the crooked what?
Pantocrator?
Pantocrator? Fix your
Pantocrator.
bro.
I don't know.
Is that a
what
code for
this-
something?
I have to
Is that a
Google this.
euphemism?
What is it? Panto crater?
Panto crater. God bless you, fellas. Keep pressing for the kingdom. Tulip or the five biblical troops. We are not a tulip. We're not tulip people. Just so you know, we're pretty anti-tulip over here, or at least I am.
Yeah,
but I still
that's
call you a
facts.
brother
No, I
in
am
Christ.
fact.
Lawless probably will forever be the Lang barrier. They don't understand what persons means, hence their 3-in-1 argument. Just explain what person. I think the language barrier thing is a cop-out. I think that's just something people say when they realize that like they got caught and it's language.
They do, because they always bring it up like
After they get
10
caught
minutes.
on something, yeah.
10 minutes in.
Thank you for the gifted membership, Mitzram. Mitzram single-handedly keeping this channel afloat, along with Funky.
I was gonna say,
I almost got it there.
And
Yeah, Mitzram
say
and
it.
Funky.
And say it.
And who?
Who else?
Who?
He doesn't even remember you,
Who?
Striker.
Who's Striker? Oh, that guy that keeps bringing up his college tuition over and over again, nonstop. Reminds me of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If they stop talking, their brains might start working. All right, folks. I do got to leave a little earlier today because I got to go pick up my car. But we got time for maybe one more or maybe two more. We'll see how far they go.
Who is Mike R? You said you have to go pick up my car.
That's insane. Do you guys know who Herman Udick is? That's the same kind of joke.
Stan's on timeout for a little bit. Mohamud. Hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Yes, I'm 19.
All right, bro. You're Muslim?
Yes,
Why aren't you a Christian?
because when Jesus died, who was running the universe?
Jesus.
Yeah, if he's God, who was running the universe when he died?
Jesus.
Okay, yeah, but like during when he like after he died.
Yeah, Jesus. Next question.
You're not. So yeah, but Jesus is dead, so
Yep.
he can't run the universe
Why not?
because he's dead.
What does dead mean?
He's dead. You don't know what death means?
No, explain it to me. What's it mean?
It's ceasing to live.
Okay, so he ceases to live, which is just another way of saying dead. What does that mean?
I mean, I can give you the definition.
Okay.
So that'd be the end of life, the irreversible cessation of all
Mhm.
biological functions that sustain a living
Oh,
organism.
so all of his biological functions stopped working. Great. Yeah. So he kept running the universe
Okay, how?
through his non-biological functions.
What are those?
Being God.
Right. So you have to explain to me how this is like possible for God to die.
Because his biological functions stopped working.
Yeah, but how does God die?
By taking on biological functions, and then his biological functions stop working.
Okay. Yeah, so you need to explain to me how God can be contained in a human body.
He's not contained in a human body. He subsists in a human body.
All right, what does subsist mean?
To exist in.
Yeah, so how can God exist in a human body?
Because he's omnipresent and he just subsists in the nature that is man. I don't see the confusion here.
Okay, but how do you know man is nature? How do you know it's the whole natures that you guys like loophole around?
So wait, can I ask a question? Do you think there's a logical contradiction in saying that God, in terms of his divine nature, temporarily takes on a human body? Do you think it's a logical contradiction there?
Well, I need to know how it's possible first to say.
No. That's not one question. That was my question. Do you think there's a logical contradiction?
I mean, I guess, but I wouldn't be able to explain it like.
Okay, so just real quick.
So you're.
I don't think you understand. There's a difference between a logical contradiction and like a metaphysical impossibility, right? So a logical contradiction is just something that you can conceive. Is it conceivably possible for God to do so?
I can't conceive that.
So wait, you can't imagine it? Like you can't go in your head and imagine, okay, like God just like takes on a human body. Like you can't like imagine that.
Because
that's the extent of your imagination.
Infinite, yeah.
Well, I think there's
I
more
meant-
serious
If
problems.
God's
there.
infinite, well, wait a minute. If God's infinite and he's limitless, then that's not a limit that God would have. So God would be able to do that.
Okay, like so you're saying that he
It'd have to be logically impossible for God not to do that. That's why I'm asking you the question. We don't need to explain how, right? Like we can all just be like, yeah, like we don't need to explain how. It just has to be reasonable. I mean, it doesn't have to violate logic.
Wait, are you the
Like, you
same
believe
guy that
God-
talked to Tim before about the problem of evil?
Who?
Did you talk to Tim before, this guy, about the problem of evil?
On Saturday?
I don't think so. No.
Got a very
Wait, what's your
similar
name, bro?
voice.
Who's the voice?
Wait, what's your
You
name?
guys have a very similar voice.
Well, my last name has Muhammad in it. That's why I named my thing here in Muhammad. I don't know why I have to give you my real name because I thought it was anonymous.
You sound
I'm
just like the
asking
person we just talked to.
on Saturday about the problem of evil, and then you conceded that you have to now believe in God. Like, if you're the same guy, just say you're the same guy, and if you want to have a different discussion, then we can go forward because you're arguing in good faith. But if you're pretending to be a Muslim to have a different type of argument, that's bad faith, and we can't go forward.
Okay, well, I do want to continue, so.
Where are you the same guy
So
from
you are
Saturday?
the same guy.
Yeah?
Okay, so why did you come up and lie to us? Because we had a great conversation with you, did we not?
Well, yes, because I'm now arguing from a position where I grant God existing, but different religion.
But why are you lying to us?
Lying about what?
Being a Muslim.
Oh wait, did you convert to Islam?
How do you know I'm lying?
Because last time we spoke, you said you were agnostic. So either you're lying then or
Yes.
you're lying now.
I could have changed. Like, what are you
So
talking
between
about?
then and now, you became a Muslim? Since Saturday and today? So 2 days? It took you 2 days from being agnostic to being convinced Islam is true? After a Christian convinced you
Ken,
that the
this is
problem of
exactly
evil
what you're
wasn't a
thinking it
problem?
is.
Yes, I was convinced of that.
So he convinces you that the problem of evil isn't a problem from the Christian worldview and the Christian perspective. And then 2 days later, you became a Muslim?
Well, it's a religion that believes in God. So now I just got to know which religion is true.
And advocates for child marriage.
I mean, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
The Quran says you can sleep with children. You cool with that?
Does that prove it wrong?
That's not the question I asked you. Are you cool with it?
Probably not. No, because currently I'm not cool with that.
Currently.
He could change his mind though.
He could change his mind 2 days later.
I mean, I don't know why any of this matters.
Because it shows that you're a disingenuous baboon.
I mean, how can I be? I don't think so.
Dude,
Tim, I'll leave it up to you if you want to keep the conversation
I
going.
had your email, bro. I was going to reach out to you personally and give you my time, dude.
Yeah,
But now
I
you're
did
coming
do
up
that
here pretending to be a Muslim, and now I don't know if I can actually trust you. Like, I don't know if this is actually a good use of my time.
Okay, fine.
He left.
But this, like this is
That was so weird.
That was crazy.
You know what's funny?
Well,
The conversation I had with him, I'm going to have to put a caveat because the conversation I had with him, you and him had, I just sent out to be edited to be posted as a video next week. Or this week. So now I'm going to have to put a caveat on that video that he was just full of shit. I'll still post it.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to have to put an explanation underneath.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
And you asked him, John, when it happened, are you being facetious or are you being real? And wow.
Straight up lying.
Without lies, everybody but Christianity dies. All right, let's bring up the next guy.
If
I thought that was our last one.
Islam, it pretty much proves the point. Proves the line true.
You guys had such a great conversation too, man. Like out of every being cooked examples, that one probably hurts the fifis the most. That's wild that somebody would do that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
All right, let's get the next guest up here. Going through this whole queue. Ali, hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Ali, hello, how are you? And just real quick, how old are you?
Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm
I
40.
can hear you. All right, man. Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Muslim. One thing quickly, you lied about Quran that the kids, you can get married with the kids in the Quran. That's actually wrong.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go see if I'm lying. Okay, let's do it. Me and you as friends together. We see if Big John Steele, big liar man. Big liar man, Big John Steele. All right. 65-4.
If you prove this today, I will leave Islam. How about that?
Wallahi? Okay, yeah.
They lie on Wallahi all the time. Okay. Screen share.
No,
Boom.
all you have to do is prove it to me.
Okay. As for your women past the age of menstruation, you do not know their wait. What are they waiting for? You do not. We've talked about this before. I recognize your voice, so just answer the question. As for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months. This is the Ida. What are they waiting for?
They're waiting to see if they're pregnant or not.
Why are they waiting to see if they're pregnant or not? What are they going to do? What are they waiting for?
The period is different.
But they're waiting to see if they're pregnant. Different. What are they going to do? What happens at the end of the 3 months? What can they do?
So this verse is between the ones who are married and have kids.
No,
or
this is about
kids.
divorce. The context in 65:1 is talking about divorce.
Yeah.
Right. So it says you get
Exactly.
divorced,
So
and then it's talking about remarriage. So what are they waiting for 3 months?
To check if they're pregnant or not.
Okay, they're pregnant, right? So, but you agreed it's talking about divorce, and for those who have
And
not
it's talking about
menstruated
who
as
also-
well. So what are they waiting for?
The ones who have not been menstruated.
Right, but they just divorced somebody, and the first one says they're waiting to see if they are pregnant. So those who have not menstruated, what are they waiting for?
No, the second one is about the one who are pregnant. The first one is the old woman and the women who don't menstruate.
That's not what it says. It says, and those who have not menstruated. Have all women menstruated?
No, it's not. It doesn't say have not. It says they don't.
Literally right there.
Lam.
Have not
Lam.
menstruated.
You're just lost in translation. It says lam yahidna. They did not menstruate.
Oh, so if I go to Ibn Kathir, he's going to agree with you?
I have a text in front of me. I don't even know why you have to go to here or there.
If I read the Tafsir by Ibn Kathir, which is one of your guys' most trusted commentators,
Not mine.
is he going to
No,
agree
no.
with you or disagree with you?
No, I don't agree with anyone.
Oh,
You can find me any scholar. Hold on. If you can find me any scholar who says woman is a kid because it's talking about woman, because in the Quran we have a word kid also.
Who
I
are
can
those
show
who
you a
have not
verse.
menstruated?
Hold on. Yeah. So my point is this. In the Quran, I'll show you a verse where the woman and kids are mentioned in the same verse.
Yeah,
to
we've talked
different
about this
people.
before, right?
We
So
don't
just
marry
if I
kids,
call
brother.
it, hold on. If I call a 10-year-old a woman, does that make it a woman?
You would not call a 10-year-old woman.
That's not the question I asked you.
Yeah, Quran is very specific. We know.
Can you answer the question I
kids
asked
are
you?
called. That doesn't make any sense. You would not call
Answer
a
the question I
10-year-old
asked you.
woman.
If I called a 10-year-old a woman, would it make it a woman? Make her a woman?
No.
No, right. Okay, so a referent is what we're referring to when we use a certain word. So if they had the idea that a woman was a 10-year-old, they would call a 10-year-old a woman, right?
Who gave you this idea? Who gave
I'm
you
ju-
this idea?
A basic English class.
Nobody in English would say woman is a 10-year-old kid.
That's not what the question I asked you. I said if they thought a 10-year-old was a woman, they would call a 10-year-old a woman. Yes?
Who's they?
Just people in general. If somebody thought a 10-year-old was a woman, they would call a 10-year-old a woman, right?
You just give me a hypothetical situation. We don't call 10-year-old woman. It's just simple as that. I mean, you're now doing wordplay.
So you're still not answering the question. If somebody thought a 10-year-old was a woman, they would call the 10-year-old girl a woman, correct?
I guess.
Right. So the question here is the Quran. Who did they think were women? Now, if you're going to say they only thought people over the age of 18 were women, you're going to have a big burden of proof there. Because I have a text here that says right off the bat that it's those who do not menstruate as well, which are children.
So hold on. Two questions you asked. Woman, in the Arabic language, the word nisa means delayed, something that comes later. Okay? And it's only defined for women who are actual women, not kids.
Later
Because we
than
have a
what?
word called
Later than what?
Delayed.
Delayed than what? What are we delaying? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days?
Delayed age.
Walking,
Delayed
talking?
age.
What is the
Delayed
delay?
Menstruation.
It could be menstruation. It could be age,
Oh, menstruation.
It could be anything. But it's
right.
something-
What's the youngest
No,
age you can
it's not-
menstruate?
No, it's not defined by menstruation. That's why I did not want to use.
Well, then give
word.
me the
It's not-
definition.
you put
How is it
someone
defined? What is
because
delay
some-
defined
hold on.
by?
Delayed in age, because there's some women who would never menstruate all their life.
You're not answering my question.
You know that, right?
You're not answering my question. What is delay defined by?
Delayed defined by the age. Delayed.
Which
in the
age?
A delayed age, a longer, late.
Which
later
age? Which
That's
age
what Nisa
specifically? And
means.
where are you getting this definition and criteria from? It just sounds like you're pulling shit out of your ass and
I'll
throwing it into the
show
wall
you.
and see if it sticks.
I'll give it to you. Go to the chapter number 4.
The only one who's allowed to give it to me is Than.
Say it
Go
again.
to where?
Chapter number 4,
Uh-huh.
verse number 4.
4:4.
Yeah.
It says, "Give women you wed their dowries graciously, but if they waive some of it willingly, then you may enjoy it freely with a clear conscience.
Go to the next one now.
Do not entrust the incapable among your dependents with your wealth, which Allah has made the means of to support for you, but feed and clothe from it, and speak to them kindly."
Okay, and then the next verse. Now you'll get it. What that is. Now next verse.
Test the competence of the orphans until they reach marriageable age. Then, if you feel they are capable of sound judgment, return their wealth to them and do not consume it wastefully, hastily, before they grow up and demand it. If the guardian is well off, they should not take compensation. But if the guardian is poor, let them take a reasonable provision when they give orphans back their property. Call in witnesses, and sufficient is a law as a vigilant reckoner.
Now, what did you understand from this?
That when you think somebody is of age, if they're an orphan, you give them back their wealth.
And what else they can do? They can also deal with the money. They are sane enough to deal with the money. Now, a kid can deal with the money. Would you give money?
So
to
what
a kid?
age? What age are they determining this?
Okay, what age would you give a person money?
You're asking me what I would do. I'm not mid-century Arabian Muslim.
No. This verse is even good today. So, at
What age are they
you would
talking about
entrust-
here? What age?
An age where you can get them
Which
married
age
and
specifically?
also at the
4,
same-
4.5, 5, 6? Stop me when I get it. 7,
you will not-
8,
you will-
9,
okay,
10,
marriageable-
11,
marriageable-
12,
okay.
13,
Wait,
14.
really quickly.
Hold on, I just
Just
want to
for
get
my
I just want to get a direct answer, and then I'll let you go.
No, I know. I'm trying to understand where you guys are at the moment. Are you just debating the word nisa for
Yes,
women?
I'm trying to explain to him that nisa means woman. That doesn't mean kid. And the age of marriage in Islam is a delayed age where they're capable
Which
of not
age?
only
What's the age?
marriageable age.
Which age is
marriageable age
that?
Where you can
4.5?
handle money.
5.5?
4.5 cannot handle.
6.5?
No, it can't.
So I started
Maybe
working when I was
17,
12.
maybe 18, maybe 19. Depends.
Okay, my wife started working when she was 12 years old. Was she marriageable then?
No.
She was handling her money.
Can she handle $100,000 at age 12?
Oh, okay. Where in the verse? Where in the verse says it has to be 100? I can't handle $100,000, so I'm not marriageable.
Okay, because the dowry money is usually 50 to 100,000, or maybe 25 to $50,000. Would she then
Bullshit.
handle 25
Bullshit.
to $50,000?
Show me one historical source that says a dowry is about $50,000 to $100,000.
Ask any Muslim in the chat. Ask any Muslim in the chat.
That's an ad populum fallacy. Show me a source.
Bro, do you know how much dowry money is needed?
Show me a source.
Married?
Show me a source.
I'll show you a source. Hold on. Can you find out?
Ain't no way. Listen, I love you, but ain't no way in hell I would have given your dad $100,000 to marry you.
No, that's ridiculous.
No way in hell. Not at that time.
Average,
Now I would.
In average Muslim family, dowry is $25,000 to $30,000.
What's the source?
Average.
What's the source?
The capability of people, man.
What is the source? Where are you getting this information from? So again, it sounds like every bit of information that you've come from falls out of your butt.
Can you be respectful, man? I didn't disrespect you.
Dude, you're defending a religion that sleeps with children. No. So make the argument, make your case, right? Prove to me that it's not making this case. Show it to me. Give me the source.
I'm defending your lies. You literally lied about Muslims getting married to kids. We don't do that.
I've debated Muslims. Okay, hold on. If you're gonna say that's I'm lying about that. If I show you a prominent Islamic debater who defends child marriage, who's really, really popular, will you leave Islam?
You should report him.
That's not the question I asked you. Would you leave Islam? Because you said Muslims do not marry children. If I show you Muslims who defend marrying children, will you leave Islam?
Are you serious? That's not what I said. I said, show me.
You said Muslims do not marry children. That is what you just said.
You said we don't do that.
We don't marry kids.
So if I show you prominent Muslim, if I show you prominent popular Muslims with huge followings that defend child marriage, will you leave Islam?
I'm not responsible for these. I don't even know if this guy's Muslim. Who are you talking about, first of all?
Daniel
Show me the
Hikikachu.
person.
Daniel Hikikachu.
Oh my God. Daniel, that guy is a Yehudi, bro. That
Muslim
guy is a
cowboy?
Jew. Yeah, that guy is.
No, hold on. Daniel Hikikachu is one. How about Muslim cowboy?
Yeah. Daniel, the guy's Jew.
How about Muslim cowboy?
Because he pretends to be Muslim. He is 100%
Okay, you're not. Look. Listen how you're dodging, right? You say that Daniel Kikachu's just pretending. He's actually a Jew infiltrating the Muslims to make Muslims look bad. Big psyop. I get it. So how about Muslim
He is.
cowboy?
He is.
So how about Muslim cowboy?
Who's Muslim cowboy? Let me see. Muslim cowboy. You should reward these people, bro.
What about who are the Dawa boys again? Dan, I'm forgetting the names.
Another convert.
I don't know all of
You
them
got another
that define
convert.
child marriage.
Who can you think of?
Dean responds. We got.
I don't know if Dean does. I'm not going to say.
Yeah, I don't know if he does either.
None of these
Muslim
people have
cowboy,
actual
Ali
understanding.
Dawa, Muhammad.
Ali Dawa does.
Muhammad Hijab actually.
Muhammad Hijab does.
Muhammad Hijab, I don't. Is that clown also supports this nonsense? Muhammad Hijab. I don't, bro.
all
these
these
people
guys are
suspicious.
wrong, but you're right.
You said no
I am
Muslim
giving
defense.
you
Upstairs are
textual
wrong.
analysis.
I'm assuming, yeah.
I'm giving you textual analysis. You can debate me on the text. You
I
cannot
have.
bring me
You
to
haven't
clown.
given me any context or historical sources on why I should believe anything that you're saying. You're just making things up to make it sound better.
Okay, did I make it clear to you in the text? That's
No.
my job to make it clear to you.
You did not.
It's not my job to defend Ali Dawa and Cowboy and all
You
these
did not make it clear because, again, right here, as for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you did not know, their waiting period is 3 months. And for those who have not menstruated as well, and for those who are pregnant, the waiting period ends with delivery, right? And whoever is mindful, okay, no, now that also contradicts what you originally said, because you originally said the first verse, hold on, the first verse is talking about women who are pregnant, except it specifies, and for those who are pregnant here. So then obviously the first one's not talking about pregnant women, is it?
So it's differentiating the ones who are pregnant and the ones
No,
who
it's
are
not. Look,
pregnant, because
as for
the
women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months. And for those who have
3
not
months.
menstruated well. As for those who are pregnant, their waiting period ends with delivery.
Yeah. So basically, the difference between the age, between the idda period, between the
What are
women
they
who are
waiting
pregnant
for?
and the women who are not pregnant.
What
Come
are they
again?
waiting for? Like, what is the, because this is a
see
commandment
if
to a
they're
man. What is the commandment? What is the man waiting to do?
To keep them, basically, you have to keep the woman until if you figure out if they're pregnant.
What
or
are they
they're not
waiting
pregnant.
to
In case
do?
of to let them go.
But if they're pregnant, their waiting period ends with delivery. So they're not letting them go.
Yeah. Until the delivery, yes. You cannot.
They're not letting them
divorce a
go.
woman
What are they
until she-
waiting for? Why would,
to
okay,
keep
so
the woman in the house.
So what are they? So at the end of 3 months, they're letting them go. So they just hang out with them for 3 months, and every one of them gets let go.
Yeah, we don't kick them out of the house. No.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
find
you
so you,
cannot-
you find a woman that you want to marry. It's a woman, and so if she's past the age of menstruation, you wait 3 months. At the end of 3 months, you kick her out of the house. Why did you bring her in your house in the first place?
In these 3 months, he cannot have intercourse with her.
Oh, it's about sex.
No, he cannot.
He cannot.
He
So at the
cannot.
end of 3 months,
He
which is
cannot
the ida, they can have what?
They just leave after that.
And he
Okay,
doesn't
so then
have
why
to
do they
be
bring him into the
He's
house?
responsible financially.
Because
He's
she's your wife,
responsible.
bro. What do you mean?
Okay, so she's your wife. So what are they waiting 3 months for?
To basically give her financial support for 3 months until she figures out what she needs to do, and that's
My
it.
question. Hold on. Here, a question for you. Do you have sex with your wife?
Not after divorce. No, not after.
That's not the
during
question I
the
asked
3
you.
months.
Do you have sex with your wife?
Of course I do.
Oh, great. Awesome. Me too. So here, these are your wives, right? What are you waiting 3 months for?
No, this is you divorced them. Now they're not your wife, but they get to stay in your house.
Oh, so they
don't leave. You
divorce
don't
these
kick them
women.
out.
They divorce these women. They hang out in their house for 3 months. And then at the end of 3 months, they kick them out. That's your argument?
3 months is a waiting period. After that, they can leave. Simple.
So is this your argument? The argument here is because we've talked before, and this is not the original argument you brought up before. So you've changed your argument completely, which means you've showed me that because you haven't shown me a scholarly source or a historical source. You've literally proved to me that you make shit up. You're just making things up to try to make it sound good, because this is not the argument you
My
brought to me
argument
before.
was that we don't
So
get
your
married to the
argument now
kids
is that these are all the divorced women, and then it's talking about when they get released from the house, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to verse 1. Let's read all the way from verse 1 to verse 4 again. O prophet, instruct the believers, when you intend to divorce women, then divorce women, then concerned for their waiting period, count it accurately, and fear Allah your Lord. Do not force them out of your homes, nor should they leave unless they commit blatant misconduct. There are limits set by Allah, and whoever transgresses Allah's limits has truly wronged his own soul. You never know, perhaps Allah will bring out a change of heart later. Then, when they have almost reached the end of their waiting period, either restrain them honorably or separate them honorably, and call 2 of your reliable men to witness either way, and let the witness bear true testimony for the sake of Allah. This is enjoined on whoever has faith in Allah, and then the last day, whoever is mindful of Allah, he'll make a way out for them, and provide for them sources they can never imagine. And whoever puts their trust in Allah, then he alone is sufficient for them. Certainly Allah achieves his will. Allah has already set destiny for everything. As for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months, and those who have not menstruated as well. As for those who are pregnant, their waiting period ends with delivery, and who is mindful of Allah, he'll make their matters easy for them. This is a commandment for Allah, which he has revealed to you, and whoever is mindful of Allah, he will absolve them of their sins and reward them immensely. Let them live where you live during the waiting period according to your means, and do not harass them or make their stay unbearable. If they are pregnant, then maintain them until they deliver, and if they nurse your child, compensate them and consult them together courteously. But if they fail to reach an agreement, then another woman will nurse the child for the father.
It's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful verses, right?
Right. So what are they waiting for?
Waiting for either delivery or waiting to basically end the marriage. Simple.
I don't know. We've gone full circle, like 3 times.
I don't know how
Stan, do you want to add to it?
And it's not about kids, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, look, he has his own ad hoc rating of the text and isn't going to budge.
And you completely ignore the historians.
Okay. Do you take Ibn Kathir to be? Do you take?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't take Ibn Kathir.
No.
He rejects Ibn Kathir. He rejects all the hadiths and the historians and the scholarship.
No, I don't. I want you now. Show me the scholars. Show me the scholars that you're running to now. Go ahead.
Ibn Kathir.
Go ahead. Show me. What did he say? What did he say? I haven't read what he said, but show me what he said.
I read it to you last time you were here.
Go ahead. I'm sorry,
Why isn't
I
it
never
opening?
talked to you about this.
Yes, you have.
You definitely.
You 100% have. We've talked before. I recognize your voice. I recognize your wife's voice.
Show me. Yeah, that's fine. I'll show you.
Why isn't it opening? It's not, okay, everybody on the chat sees I'm not lying. It's not opening for some reason. Can you open it, Than? Ibn Kathir on it?
You can just DM me the link.
It's just Quran.com. Let's try again.
You can just go to
65 4. What the heck, man?
By the way, there is a guy on TikTok. His name is Sid. He actually.
No, it's broken for me too.
He probably has a live. Yeah, he probably has a live on right now on this verse. You can go and talk to him any day. Sid, his name is Sid. He's Algerian with Algerian flag. He literally has a TikTok live.
As for such a woman, as such a woman is spare menstruation because of old age, if ye doubt about their waiting period, the waiting period shall be 3 months, which man asked, O Messenger of Allah, what would their waiting period for those who have not menstruated, because they are too young, along with those who have not because of their young age. So even if I grant your verse as talking about divorcing them, they're divorcing women of young age. So it says that they're married to them, and then they're divorcing them.
Okay. All right, here you go. I'll give you an answer. If you put a woman of a 60-year-old and a 70-year-old woman, is a 17-year-old woman is a young age?
They have not menstruated, and they're young age. The conclusion there is that they were too young to menstruate.
No, they're not child.
You're a silly goose. Oh my gosh, you're the silliest goose that ever sillied a goose.
If I have a woman, hold on. My point is this: A 17-year-old girl is still a young age compared to a
And this is Ibn
50-year-old
Abbas
woman.
as well, as well. This is not Ibn Kathir, but Ibn
Oh, I was
Kathir
gonna
confirms
say.
as well. So
So
again,
you can't. Of course, it's talking about young age women. Of course, 17-year-old, 18-year-old is a young age
who
woman.
have okay, who
20-year-old
are
is a
young
age.
women that do not menstruate?
There are many young age women who don't menstruate.
Who
Do you know
are
what the
generally
average
speaking?
age
Not
of monarchy
17-year-olds.
was? Do you know what the average
Is there
age
a
of monarchy
condition?
was?
Is there a
Ian?
condition? Is there a condition where women don't menstruate? Just give me. Is there a condition where women don't menstruate?
Why is he
You don't want to go
correlating
down
the
this
young
route,
age?
dude.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm just going to give it to you. There's a condition there where women don't menstruate. Then why is he correlating the young age? Could this exclude older women who do not menstruate? Would that exclude them completely then?
Say it again. I did not.
Because if this
understand
is specifically about women who do not menstruate and they're young, would it then exclude older women who do not menstruate? Would they be exempt from these rules?
No, because you're not sure.
You're not answering the question.
It's basically, I'm not understanding your question either. I'm not. So I
You're
can't
saying
answer something that
there's a specific correlate that's happening here. The correlate here is those who do not menstruate and young. And now you're saying that, yes, they're young, but they have a condition where they do not menstruate. It's not talking about them being really young. They're like 17, 18 years old. They have a condition where they do not menstruate.
Still young.
If that is the correlate that you're drawing here, then the logical conclusion is that older women who do not menstruate would be excluded from these rules.
No, they're not excluded from.
Then
this
show me
rule
where
that-
it talks
that-
about older women who menstruate.
The word says lam yahidna, that they did not menstruate.
Show me where
It's
it's
not that
talking
they
about the
never-
older women who do not menstruate.
Yeah, it's part of that verse. That if
But it
you-
says
if
it's
you're
the
not
correlate is
sure-
between young women who do not menstruate. So where does it
says
talk about
lam
older
yahidna.
women?
Okay, hear me out again. Go back to the verse, and I'll show you the verse, and I'll translate it as is for you. Go back to the verse.
Again, you're just
while you're
taking your
finding
own
that-
ad hoc interpretation. Give me a scholar and give me any scholar that agrees with you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put this in here,
I
by the way.
asked you to
just
give me
while
the
you're
scholar.
figuring this
I'm-
out.
I
We have
asked you to
Ibn
give me
Abbas
the
right
scholar.
here.
Can you hear me?
What did he say?
Go ahead, Than. I just read it to
I'm
you.
just putting this in here really
Silly
quickly.
goose.
The average age of monarchy at the time of Muhammad was about 12. Monarchy being menstruation.
Who said that?
I did.
Your source?
I mean, I can pull up some scientific papers here if you want me to.
You have scientific papers from the time of Muhammad? I mean, seriously? Come on, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll pull them up if you really need me to. Are you going to know how to
Are
read
you
and
promoting,
paper
are you
here?
promoting child marriage here? Because Islam doesn't. I mean, I don't know if you are trying to do it, but because
Oh
Islam
my
doesn't do
gosh.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Has
bro,
he been
come on,
voted
man.
off yet?
No Muslim country, we get married.
You got
at
better
16.
tools than this.
Yeah, if
You say no
want
Muslim
Like,
country,
go,
what?
go,
I'll have to
any,
leave.
go to any
he
Muslim
voted
country.
off?
You're not going to be able to get married to a kid, man. What's
You
wrong
got
with you?
voted off. God bless. Have a great day.
Thank God, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, look, if he's still listening at least, good on you for acknowledging it's bad and not defending it.
Super
At
based.
least- Yeah.
I respect that. But if you're going to come up and call me a liar and say that Islam doesn't teach that, then I'm coming at you. Because Islam does teach that. And I know that because I've debated a ridiculous amount of Muslims that defend child marriage.
Too many.
Chat, everybody in the chat, just on average, how many do you, like you've personally seen, how many personal debates do you think I've done about Muslims saying that you should be able to marry a child? As long as it bleeds, they can breed. That's their belief. Like, am I crazy? Did I hallucinate these? Did I hallucinate these conversations? Just give me a rough estimate, a rough number of how many of those debates you think you've seen me have. 4 or 5 a day, 50 plus, tons, a lot. Why is this chat not showing up in the thingamajig? Whatchamacallit?
I literally saw a
7.
clip. I literally saw a video
At least a dozen, 8.
of a creepy
8.
old guy kissing his child bride a few weeks ago.
Way too many. I'm new, so one. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, listen, man, I appreciate the fact that you are not supporting that. 110%. 110%. But it's not the case with every Muslim. Over 50 plus, it says Yaxo. Yaxo's been watching a long time, so a long time Yaxo's been watching. I don't know why my TikTok chat's not showing up in there. 6, 7, a lot. You can Google the countries that
There's
still
also another
practice
funny
it.
thing that Ibn Kathir does say, by the way. I don't know if you know about this, for about Surah 4, 5 through 6. Until they reach the age of marriage, and he says the age of puberty, according to Mujahid, the age of puberty, according to the majority of scholars, comes when the child has a wet dream.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just saying, like,
That made me so angry. Like that made me. I wanted to.
I know.
punch something so bad.
I know.
Which who was that again? That was Ibn Kathir?
That was Ibn Kathir on Surah 4, 5 through 6.
That's so gross. That's so gross.
That's wow.
That's so
well.
gross.
Is that our last caller?
That's our last caller.
Whoo, baby! I need some coffee, man.
Yeah. I need you to hold me, John.
We all need to hold each other just for one
Tim
night.
can be in the back of the bus while we do that.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
I know.
Today was a
Tim got
wild
called
one.
an Uncle Tom and was simultaneously told to get in the back of the bus.
It's just convenience, man. Whatever card they want to play. Why I'm black.
He wasn't given the pass.
I don't want the pass. I just do racism.
You're too white for the pass.
I don't need it. I just do racism and no one stops me.
Do a racism.
I just do a racism and no one stops me. Like that's this crazy thing about the world is that the whole world is NPCs. You can just do things and no one's really gonna stop you.
No, look, Tim and I have had this conversation a lot of times. Tim and I have low key said that like one of the cures to racism is like just being racist with each other. Like our differences are funny. Let's make fun of each other for those differences. And you'll really be able to quickly tell who the real racists are.
Me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's facts. It's a great heuristic, man.
It is.
Dude, I died with the whole when we did the Jubilee thing, and then you guys told me the story about you waking up and staring at Tim and saying what you said.
Oh, Tim can tell you.
Yeah.
I have the private pass. I don't have the saying it on a stream pass.
No, that did happen though. That did happen, and it was. I mean, yeah, man. That did happen.
And like, weren't you like?
Is that one of your like core memories now of our friendship, Tim?
Dude, I think it was at that moment, like, okay, this is, if anything was gonna solidify it, it was that. Like now we know. I'm basically I'm coming to your house soon, and you have like chains and whips ready, like right, like.
Whoa.
Yeah. Tim's staying in my house.
Who's the top?
And I'm gonna make him sleep in my basement in the dungeon.
Who's the top?
What? No,
Who's
it's
the
not
top?
like that. It's not like
It is
that.
like
I'm putting him to work.
Yeah, so like it's like indentured servitude. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing. Hey, same difference.
Yeah. Trying to get a little more cash.
You don't get paid. Right, we're gonna do what is it? Biblical slavery. Right, you could beat him as long as he doesn't die after 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
What about like? No, I'm not gonna say that.
Dude, it's 2:00 already.
Yeah. All right, folks, I'm gonna do a prayer and a plug. Then we're gonna hang out on YouTube for about 5 more minutes. If you guys want to continue over there, it's at Big John Steele. If you have any other questions for me or Than, the more attractive side of inspiring philosophy, or for worldview mastery, Tim down there. Both channels that you should absolutely follow. Of course, you know who Inspiring Philosophy is, but you definitely don't know who Worldview Mastery is. He has never done anything significant, so we're trying to pump him up.
Wait, why can't you ever pronounce my name right?
Because I got a speech impediment.
Because he's white.
Dang.
I don't say things correct.
Dude, look, honestly, you're really pale.
Me?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
facts,
Yeah.
dude. I told him that, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like almost
Look,
pink.
look. You want to see me get like more pale? Hold on, check this out. I just switched my light. No, more pale.
I don't know how you do that, bro.
Be pale? I stay out of the sun.
Dude,
That's-
he's from Canada. What do you mean?
And I also
that's
just don't like.
crazy.
I also don't like being in the sun, so I just like stay out of it. So
See, now that's also just messed up in general. Like that's
Well, no,
He's Howie from Benchwarmers.
no, I really hate being sunburnt, like with a passion. So like when I go into the sun,
sunburn. Well, who likes being sunburned? Who goes?
but like,
"Mm."
but like when I go into the
How
sun,
easily do you get sunburned?
so easy. So I cake myself in.
I haven't gotten a sunburn within my
Bro.
living memory.
Dude, same.
Well, I get sunburned if I'll just even sneeze towards the general direction of the sun. So, I have a memory in my life where I got so sunburnt that I actually was black, and that's not a joke and it's not rhetoric. That's legitimately turned me black.
Just like how God literally slapped you in the face.
No. This is an actual literally.
The real
I was
ones know
so
the
black.
back there.
I was so black, and my skin started to break across my face. That's how sunburnt I was. Because I was doing security at a car show, and I was walking around a whole weekend, and it was cloudy, and it was just going through the clouds, and it burnt me to a crisp. And ever since then, I've been terrified of getting burnt again. It was the worst experience of my life. So I stay out of the sun, and I cake myself in sunscreen. Now, I forgot to do the plugs. I didn't forget, I didn't get to finish. Follow Tim at Worldview Mastery. Follow that channel. Did I say it right?
Yes, sir.
Worldview Mastery. Thana Inspiring Philosophy. Exploring Reality is dead, right?
Yeah.
Right. And
Like,
then
my
follow
old
me
work is still up there, but
at Big
I
John
just don't
Steele.
post on it anymore.
We'll do, let's do the prayer. Our Father's in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as you also forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Lord, thank you for this day and these conversations that we've had with people. I ask that you use these conversations to ultimately build your kingdom, even if it's not with the people we talked with. It could be with the people that are just listening. There are many ways that you could use us, Lord, to ultimately edify and show your glory, and I just ask that you keep doing that. For all the Christians that are listening, don't let them be armchair Christians. Give them opportunity to share the gospel using their own unique and special talents that you have granted them. Just help them recognize that, Lord. Edify us, keep us on the right track. If we're wrong, correct us, but if those that come against us are wrong, correct them. Forgive us of our sins, be patient with us, and continue to give us grace. I ask this all in Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. If you want to support the channel, support it on Patreon. Link is in the bio. We offer a daily Bible study, exclusive content, and access to the Hangout Lives that we do Tuesdays and Thursdays, which you also get access as a membership on YouTube if you do that, just the Hangout sessions. All that, again, links are in the bio. We also have an Amazon link tree if you want to support the studio and help us get some better equipment so we can get better quality lives. All of the gear on there is meant to be put back into this and to build up a podcast system that we're going to be doing in the future. So if you want to do that, all that's there as well. For everybody listening on TikTok, we're ending it here. Come on over to YouTube for the next 5-10 minutes to answer any questions. We will see you all on Wednesday. God bless. Have a great day. All right, YouTube. Just me and you, Tim and Than. Any questions for these young gentlemen before we end it and call it a day? The freaking didgeridoo. Steigler came in and said, new to the channel. Great stuff, guys. Messianic Jew here. Messianic Jew, super based. Almost correct. But super based. Jason Westbrook says, if we could bottle the homoerotic tension between these three men.
Homoerotic.
Homoerotic. That's not how you spell that.
No, but
No, okay. If you could bottle the homoerotic tension between these three, we could solve the energy crisis. There's no tension.
True. It's
No
not
tension.
tension. Wait, no. Tension means like you're not acting on it.
We're 100% acting on it.
It's
'Cause there's no
what do they call the
tension.
energy? What's the energy you come down with? Potential? It's all kinetic over here, baby.
Fresh Bueller, I just did it. Fan. I just did an interview with these guys last night. They're great guys. Do you want to do an interview with them? Testing the text with Fresh Bueller.
Shoot me an email. Than@inspiringphilosophy.com.
There you go. Let's see. What else do we got? Do y'all want to share your denomination?
Nope.
Nope. Neither.
Is that
Did
an
I get muted?
instrument?
No, you're still playing.
Is that like an instrument or just like a horn?
It's a didgeridoo.
Do you guys have more debates coming up, like the Jubilee video?
We actually might.
I do, but I just can't say much about it yet.
Yeah. Same here. So
Everything I've tried to book has fallen through the cracks. I've tried to book 3 or 4 debates now, and something happens where it just doesn't come to fruition, and I got tired of it, and I said, I'm not making any money going on other channels, so I'll just debate on my channel. I got tired of doing it. So if something comes up, I will let you guys know. Should we, as Christian men, kiss the homies goodnight? Well, what did Paul say?
Romans 16:16.
Yeah, bro. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Is Than any closer to finishing his paper on the argument for necessity of the Trinity out of love?
Were you doing that?
That you were around in the OG days. My argument for the Trinity, a priori argument for the Trinity, has evolved a lot. So what you're looking for will be in my book on the problem of evil instead.
Isn't that like early 2020 he's talking? Like, I feel like that's like last time I ever heard you talk about anything like that.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
I want to see Than on one of the Tomato Ladies channel. On the Tomato Ladies channel. It's Rotten Tomato. It's a the debate channel. And I think that's it, guys. That's it. That's all. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a day. I love you all. We will see you all next time.